how's it going, everybody? Episode 58 of the Erick and Brad Show. Erick and Brad Show at gmail.com. Erick and Brad Show at gmail.com. Coincidentally, episode 58 is the exact number of subscribers we have on YouTube. So that's kind of a weird coincidence. The planets have aligned somehow. And let's go make it 59. So go subscribe to that. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We do this show once a week. I'm in North Dakota. Erick's in the state of Oregon, I believe. And yeah, it's the Erick and Brad Show. Thanks for listening. We're back again. Buy the dips, people. Buy the dips. Dips aren't just for chips. I got a tattoo all drawn out that says dips aren't just for chips, so I'm going to be going and getting that this week. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Tell me you know what I'm talking about without telling me you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, sorry, episode 58, how's it going?
Pretty fan-fucking-tastic. Is it dipping? Is it continuing the dip? Do I know what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I know what you're talking about. I've
probably lost more money in the past few weeks than some people make in a year.
Oh, that's
but
rough.
Everything's
but
okay.
You don't care because
dips.
You were saying when it was going up, you're like, I'm not selling. I'm in this for the fucking long haul, buddy. Right? Isn't that the whole thing?
Exactly. Yeah.
Just fucking brush that shit right off your shoulder. This is the time to buy more, son. Right?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Dollar cost average.
What are we down to now?
Buy the dips.
Bitcoin down? It was up to like, what, 60 grand or something like that? 45?
Yeah.
60 grand? What are we at now?
33.
Ooh, almost cut in half?
Ooh.
That is rough.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Yeah.
What would you do if it just crashed? Would you cry? Like, would you fucking,
No.
If it just like crashed, hit zero?
It will never hit zero, but if it crashed, no, I wouldn't cry.
Where do you think logically, the worst of the worst, where could it hit?
The worst of the worst, 12 grand.
12 grand, the worst. That's the fucking floor. Yeah?
Yeah, but that's probably not the floor. The floor is probably close to where we are now, but
okay.
12 grand would be bad.
So
yeah,
maybe
it's all right.
It's the time to start buying.
Yeah, you want to buy when people are panicking, or you want to sell when people are buying and buy when people are selling, or some shit like that.
Yeah, or you just do your theory of just hold on for the long haul if you think that over time it's just going to keep going up. Once every month I have the fucking thought process of like, man, imagine if I would have gotten in on this when I first heard it, which was a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like when it was not anything like this.
Yeah,
it's a depressing thought.
It's gonna be a depressing thought in 20 years when it's over $1 million. So
that's what y'all keep saying.
I promise.
It's hard for me. It's. I don't think you're all wrong. It's just hard for me to listen to a lot of like. I know a few people like, that are very into either tech heavy things or cryptocurrency and stuff like that. And your faith is so set in it. And I get the thought process. It's just hard. I don't know. It's just, I don't think.
I hate people like you.
Yeah, I know. It's just hard for me to listen.
Because
it's like listening to the Reddit people. It's like all like the GameStop bullshit. It's like, dude, come on. Like, I don't know.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I hate the people that talk about it too, but you're like, it's like people that are like, I'm scared. I don't know if I should do it, or I don't know if I should pull the trigger or not. And it's like, pull the trigger on 1% of your money? Do you have no gambler inside of you? And I'm not saying 50% of your money. I'm saying 1% of your money. 1%. Where's the fucking fun? You know what I'm saying? Let's roll the dice on 1%.
Okay, but a lot of people, like I get where you're coming from, but it's so much easier for me to focus financially, like as far as gains are concerned, on like housing and fucking okay, instead of putting 1% there, let's put everything in remodeling a house, flipping a house, selling a house. You know what I mean? It's like, let's get like,
yeah,
I don't know, but it's like, it's like for every time you're like, well, what's 1%? But then there's other people that are going to be like, well, what about this over here? You can be putting 1% in this over here, blah, blah. What's it going to hurt? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, let me just focus on fucking, I'm going to get, invested in this and this. And that's where I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate a little bit. It's just.
Yeah. I say there's 4 things: cash, gold, stocks, crypto, and real estate. That's what I say.
Gold's doing good. Have you checked gold out? Gold's doing great. It's
no,
back. It's climbing. I was depressed for a long time because I lost a lot. It was just fucking steady downhill. It was up to 2,000 an ounce, and in August, that's when it hit its fucking peak, and then it just.
That's like when I bought it.
It's like when I bought it too, and I was super mad because then it hit 19. I was like, okay, we just stay at 19, and then it dropped 18. It was like, fuck, and then fucking hit 17. I was like, well, fuck, I've lost 25% of the amount of money I put into that, and now it's back up to. I checked it like 2 days ago, and it was at like 95.2. So it was like almost back up to the top again. I was like, oh, sweet. Okay. Fuck yeah. But I got scared that it was going to hit like 15 and then just kind of like hold at 15 for the next 5 years. You know what I mean? Like just hit this $2,000 bubble.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm the same time frame on gold, so.
It's funny. We just had that kind of is like, I was just talking about kind of the same thing. Not crypto at all, but we were just having a long conversation about finances, kind of, but it was more the house thing. It was just like, because I'm like, I have so many ideas rattling around. It's like, well, fuck, should I take a fucking personal loan out and then dump it all into the house and then, just try to jack the value of my house way up by fixing, you know what I mean? Like residing the house, re-roofing the house. Because I don't know, we're really thinking about 2 years and then we're out. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, fuck, what can I do to gain the most amount of equity out of the house? And I'm thinking, in my mind, I don't know, we're tossing ideas around. My idea is like, well, if I take a $30,000 loan out and then dump it into the house, I was like, I guarantee, in my mind, I'm like, I guarantee I can fucking make that, when I resell, I can make that 60 grand in 2 years. So even after the fucking interest I pay on that, I'm still going to make 20 grand, 20 grand in my pocket. That's just essentially paying myself for the work. I don't know.
Well, there's things you can look up that add the most value to your house, and the things that don't add anything to your house, like a fence. A fence doesn't add any value, and a swimming pool doesn't. I
disagree with that. I've had this conversation with my real estate agent. He's like, okay, it's all about bathrooms. Bathrooms are fucking huge. Yeah. Like da. I disagree. I disagree. I mean, I get like what has that, but I'm like
AC in your house is one of the cheapest things to install that brings the most value to the home.
I feel like there's no way that I don't put fences up, re-side the house, re-roof both the fucking houses, put a new deck out in front and redo the foundation. That sounds like a shitload, but for me, that's like 20 grand. 25 grand in material to do all this in a summer's worth of time of busting my ass to do it. I was like, there's no way that doesn't pay back out. There's no way I don't turn a $330,000 house into a $380,000 house after that. It's going to make the house look ridiculous. It's going to be like, whoa, that fucking house pops. You know what I mean? So you can be like, well, putting a fence up doesn't do much. Well, it's like, yeah, you put a fence, but don't do anything else. They're still going to look at the house and be like, well, yeah, that's still a shitty house. You know what I mean? It's the same fucking house he had before.
Yeah. Yeah, I just know when my dad was getting his house appraised, the appraiser told him, there's things that make it go up and there's things that don't.
Yeah. Totes my goats.
I'm not an appraiser.
Totes my goats. I guess we're gonna learn because I feel like appraisers, real estate agent, like the people that are in those business, they just echo the same shit they hear. You know what I mean? They just like, well, that's what adds this amount of money. You know what I mean? It's like, do you really have real world experience, or are you just mimicking the same bullshit that all realtors say over and over and over again? You know what I mean? And to me, it's like, I think you're doing that because it's like, I know what.
Who knows?
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So you just had like a boring regular week. Nothing happened. Just
nothing at all. Oh yeah, I had a kid. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yay.
baby Atticus came into the world, and yeah, we got a bunch to talk about because all kinds of things, all kinds of weird things.
The 18-month pregnancy.
The 18-month pregnancy is over. Man, yeah, we got a lot to dig into this. All kinds to dig into. Let's just the kind of funny stuff right off the bat. When you're in the hospital, and I don't know, dude, I just found it so weird, and I was like, why are you fucking people talking to me right now? So there's a section of the hospital, like it's a big. We were in a huge hospital. I mean, I'm sure there's bigger hospitals, but we were in it way bigger than like Sandpoint Hospital, you know, a very large hospital, you know, 3 giant sections. You have the East Wing, the fucking West Wing, a middle section. The middle section is 8 stories high, you know, fucking huge hospital. And,
are there like sky bridges like connecting
kind of not
buildings?
Yeah. I think there is between, I didn't go on a grand tour. I just know I've been to the ER. I know where that is. I've been to the main entrance. I know where that is. And then we were in like kind of the ER section is you take this elevator. And so the way the hospital's set up is they have it's color coded elevators. And then so like if you talk to information, they're like, oh, you're in birthing. You need to go to the purple elevators and go to, you know, 2nd or 3rd floor. We were on the 3rd floor of the purple elevators. So if you run into anybody on that elevator, they're dealing with pregnancy shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's who you're dealing with. Okay. You're not dealing with cancer patients. You're not dealing with, it's all fucking pregnancy people. So I'm running in to a lot of it's just pregnancy shit that's going on. And I start realizing a lot of people are in the same situation as me. I'm running into a lot of dudes who look right in my demographic, and they're like carrying food. You know, they're doing the same shit I'm doing with. You know what I mean? And the thing that I don't know I get it. People are like really happy. And I was really happy, but I wasn't in like, I don't know. I think Portland city life is like kind of changed. I don't want to talk to people as much as I used to, like in passing. It's like I've become accustomed to city you're living. You don't talk to people. You don't pass people on the street and say, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? You just mind your fucking business. Do you, me do me. You get in an elevator, you don't fucking talk to someone. You know what I mean? You just hit your button and you stand there. And that's city living. To me, it's just know your fucking lane. For some reason, every fucking dude wants to, just everyone. Every time I got in an elevator, just like, how'd the baby go? I was like, I don't fucking know you. Why are we having this conversation? And I didn't say anything, but it was like so extremely awkward. To me, it was awkward. Every time I came back to the room to Cheyenne, I'm like, fucking another one. Just struck up this whole goddamn conversation with me, asking me shit. And then I never reciprocate. They're just like, oh, how is it? And I'm like, good. And then it's this awkward fucking thing. I'm like, I don't know what to fucking... I don't... The first time it happened, I was like, do I know you? Like, at first I was like, wait, were you one of the people in the room? Like, because... So let me lay down how this went. We went Tuesday. So what happened is she went in for a check. And so like once it gets to like, I think 34 weeks or whatever, 40's full term. Once it gets to like 34 weeks or like a month before, or like a month and a half before, they start the women start going in for checks like every week, where it starts with like every 2 months and then every month and then every week. And then so at 37 weeks, she goes in for her deal. And what was it? They were worried about something. Because she wasn't full term. I can't remember what it was. It was something happened, and they're like, I don't think it's smart to wait full term. I think we should try to give birth now. And so what they do, and this is all new. I learned a grip of shit while I was in there. They can like, even though she's not contracting, well, she was like having contractions, but it was like not anything to worry about. Huge separation between contractions. So it's like, but they're like, we're going to take you in and we start pumping you. We stick an IV in and they start pumping this chemical in, and it induces labor essentially. Like it makes her contractions start just going out of control. It like tricks her body into like, okay, it's birthing time. So they did that. So we go in, and
So did you go in with her for the check?
no, I went in for a few checks, but they weren't. She asked the doctors months and months ago. She's like, "Can we do these on Fridays? Because I'm off Fridays." And they're like, "No."
Yeah.
Most doctors, I'm pretty sure the way most doctors work, like any practices, is they deal. It's like Monday through Thursday is like office shit, and then Fridays usually are surgery deals. You know what I mean? They're not talking to patients. They're like doing surgeries and shit like that. And so because of my hand shit, it was the same way. They won't schedule anything on a Friday. They're just like, no, that's all surgery shit. And the same with so I think that may be like a universal doctor thing, is just Fridays are surgery days and Monday through Thursdays are practice, come in, we're going to be in office on those days. So, I skipped work twice, but then I was like, I'm not taking work off. You got to go do these yourself. So pretty much for months, she's been going in by herself to do the visits. So anyways, the doctor said, I think it's smart to just do it now. The baby's technically full term now. So we went in and they're like, okay, the actual doctor comes in because we're dealing with nurses and shit. And the actual doctor comes in and she's like, we're going to, we got you hooked up. Hopefully the baby comes tonight. If it doesn't come tonight, we'll be here. I'll be on call. If it starts coming, they'll call me into the hospital and we'll do this thing. And that whole night, Tuesday night, nothing, they hooked her up and fucking, we just sat there and she just laid there and I fucking sat there and sat there and sat there and sat there and sat there, stayed the night there. Next day.
How do you stay the night? You just sit in the chair?
There's like a fucking weird nook in the fucking window, that it was like kind of this makeshift fucking bed. It was so good. The last week of my life, once I came home and sat in bed, I was like, oh my God. Like it was my fucking bed. I'd wake up every day, just back all fucked up because I'm sleeping on the bullshit little blanket, fucking bullshit pillows on this fucking 1.5 inch mat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Essentially, it was just bullshit. She gets this nice bed. I get this fucking bullshit thing. And
that's so unfair.
Yeah. It was a bunch of bullshit. I didn't want to write a letter, Yeah. So. Yeah, okay. So anyways, first day, just total bust. She's like, baby's not coming. And then the next morning she comes in. She's like, we're going to have this baby. And we had this kind of like, she seemed very yuppie to me. I don't know, it seemed like someone you'd run into, their doctor. Seemed like someone you'd run into like going up to Schweitzer. I don't know, just total... like not hippie, but like, yeah, I don't know. Very, very positive, just like, we're having this baby today. You know what I mean? Like, we're doing this. Yeah. And I was kind of turned off by the doctor. I don't know. It was just, It was a woman? It was a woman doctor. And a lot of women. Very, very few men in the whole process. Very few men. A lot of women. Which makes sense, I guess. It's probably more comfortable for women to be around, like with their midwives and shit like that, to have them be women. But then nothing. She's like, well, maybe by 12. Because I was supposed to go to a wedding. I had a wedding Tuesday, and then I was a groomsman in the wedding. That all got fucking canceled. It was like, I went to the rehearsal Monday, and I told the couple, I was like, there's a possibility she's going to a doctor's appointment now. There's a possibility that I'm not going to make it. And then we did the rehearsal, and then we go out for drinks, and then I get the phone call while we're out at lunch. And I'm like, all the groomsmen and bridesmaids are there. And I'm like, well, I gotta go. We're having a baby. And of course that was like a whole all the women are like, oh my God, that's so awesome. You fucking, oh my God, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I'm not going to be in the wedding. So I fucking went and took the suit back because I was like, I'm obviously not going to fucking have time to do that. So dropped the suit off, went to the hospital. So then Tuesday, bust, Wednesday, they're like, hopefully it'll be here by 12, nothing. And then it went till about 9 o'clock at night. And the doctor's there and she's like, okay, well, I think the contractions are starting to happen, right? You're dilated up to, it was like 8. I don't know. A lot of the shit, I don't even really know, I'm just kind of secondhand getting this, you know what I mean? Yeah. And fucking, and then it's just 2 people, which I was really weirded out by this. I thought it would be different, but it was just 2 people. It was just a nurse and the doctor. And I'm standing and like, they didn't even tell me what to do. I just kind of like, I stood up once. I didn't even know like it was about to start happening. They're like having doctor nurse jargon talk, you know what I mean? And then, and fucking, and then they like, she sits down on the end of the bed and they're like, okay, you know, let's put your legs up in a deal. And I'm like, and I get up because most of the time I just like sat in the corner and I was like, you know, like,
fuck,
you know, da da da. And well, the one thing was putting the epidural in. Fucking, they came in earlier and they're like, how do you want to do the epidural? And I didn't know any of this. I was just like letting Cheyenne, you know, you're the boss here. And she was, you know, doing all the talking. She sets up and like they have to set you up, and she's like already kind of getting in pain because the contractions are happening. And like she sets up and that was a whole deal. They're like, you need to get in front of the person. You can't watch him do the epidural. So everyone in the room sets in front of Cheyenne, and she sets up, and then the anesthesiologist, he was the only dude. He comes in, and that was different than I thought it was going to be. I didn't really know I knew kind of what an epidural was, but like he brings this little kid in and fucking tapes it to her back and like sanitizes her back. And then he's like, okay, you got to slunch over. And he like is sticking a fucking needle in her spine in between two vertebrae and like numbs it out. And she was having problems with that. And that was gnarly. And like, that was pretty crazy. The experience was like, what the fuck? And I'm just imagining him like he's in her spine, like he's fucking sticking a tube into her spine, and they tape the whole tube up so that it doesn't get fucked with when she lays back down. And then they like have it running up her back and like tape the fuck out of it, and then she lays down. So that happened way earlier in the day. And then they are, now she's on drugs, so now she's not, her contractions are like easier. So she's not as, you know, she's not like in pain every time a contraction hits. Yeah. And then so by like 8, 9 o'clock at night, fucking, they're like, oh, let's try to have this. Let's do this fucking thing. And fucking. So
at that time you've been there for like 24 hours?
Yeah. About 24 hours we've been there.
Okay.
And fucking.
Did she have an epidural last time around?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then she starts pushing, and I'm always one, I don't know, the sexist came out in me where he's like, are you really in that much pain? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, are you...
It's fucked up.
Well, because the baby's not, like, coming out. She's pushing, and, like, I didn't pay much... I was really trying not to pay much attention to the vagina. I didn't want to see it. You know what I mean? I was like...
Oh, my God.
I was like, I couldn't deal with that. I saw kind of what was happening down there, but fucking... I just didn't want it to ruin me. You know what I mean? With vaginas for a long time. And she's pushed, and she's like in pain. And then I start realizing like, oh, but the epidural's going, and she's like pushing and pushing. It's just me, a nurse, and the doctor. And fucking, she's like,
so is everyone wearing COVID masks?
Yeah. Except,
even her?
I said that on the way to the hospital. I was like, are they going to make you wear a mask giving birth? And she's like, they better fucking not ask me to wear a mask. And I'm just like, I don't and no one ever asked her to. And she didn't wear a mask the entirety of the time. Because she's like, I'm not wearing a fucking mask. But everyone else did.
Yeah, I was thinking
and no one said anything to me. Because once I got in the room, I took it off. Except the doctor, when she came in, she's like, will you please put a mask on when we're in here? And it's like, I wasn't going to die on that fucking hill. You know what I mean? So I'm like, no. And
you don't want to get thrown out.
And there were signs everywhere on each patient's door. There was a sign that said, please remind patients to put their mask on when orderlies or whatever in the room. So anyways, we're giving birth now, and fucking, I'm standing at the side of the bed. There's a nurse on the other side of the bed. Doctor's like sitting on the end of the bed and fucking, you know, like checking shit when it, you know, blah, blah, blah. And she's, you know, just like, okay. And so, and I didn't know this. And so there's a screen, and I didn't really ask questions, but I was figuring out kind of what it was. There's 3, like, you know, beep, 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 you know, like I don't know what you call those screens, like a fucking time screen. And I had hours to sit there and kind of learn the screen. And I never asked any questions, but I was kind of figuring out what some of it meant. It's all time stamped, like as it passes. And fucking, she has this thing. It's like, I guess this new thing. The nurse said it's brand new the way they're doing this, because they started with some old shit and they're like, okay, now this is like a new way they check vitals, is it's like a Bluetooth thing. And so they like, instead of wires running anywhere, it's like this thing, they like pull out of a packet and they like stick it on the belly, and then you wipe it with alcohol, stick it down, like tape it down, and it's like this 4 things, and it sticks on the belly, and it's to like check the baby. It's all the baby's shit, the baby's heartbeat, breathing and shit like that. And so on the screen, it shows the baby's heartbeat, the baby's breathing, and then the contractions. And that's what this thing attached to her belly is like, sending this computer. So that's all like fine and dandy. I mean, I don't really know what's normal for a baby, but they kept on saying, like, as the night progressed, they're like, everything's fine with your baby. They're like, everything we're doing, the baby's not responding weird to at all. Everything's fine. But the thing that was like interesting to me was the contraction thing, is I could like see, you'd see the contraction and it would come down, and then she'd like respond, and she would know like a split second before the computer would start showing it. She'd be like, okay, it's coming. And so the contraction would happen, and then you'd have like a 45 second to a minute, maybe 2 minute, minute and a half, 2 minute gap, and then the next contraction would hit. And then so when you hit a contraction, when it comes up the up ramp of the fucking screen, they'd be like, okay, push, like right there. That's the window. Start pushing. And I don't know, I didn't know how that worked. I always thought it was just push, just start pushing this baby out. No, you do it with the contraction. I didn't know that. And then so I don't know if you knew that. I didn't know if that was common knowledge. I didn't know that. So it hits the peak right when it hits. They're like, okay, push. And you get like 3 pushes. And then once it starts coming down, they're like, okay, stop. And then you stop. And then you wait for the next contraction. Did you know all this? Because I didn't know that.
No, I just knew that they would tell them, okay, now push.
So it's
now.
timed with, once the body starts contracting, you do it with that. And usually it would like, it hit and they go, okay, push. And they'd say, and then sometimes the nurse would count to 10. She's like, 1, 2. They want you to push for 10 seconds and then get a breath, push for 10 seconds. And she'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4. The doctor never did anything like that. She's just like, okay, good job. You're almost there. You're looking good. Okay, don't let it suck back in. Okay, take a breath, breathe, push. She's like, you got it. And, blah, blah, blah. And we did that for 3 hours. 3 hours of this shit. And then Cheyenne starts fucking, she's like crying, and she's like, my fucking back. She's like, my back and my shoulders are super fucked up. And she's like, I'm in an extreme amount of pain. And they're like, will you sit up? And then she starts like, and she can't sit up. And she's like, starts crying. And she's like, but it's like real. She's in like immense pain. She can't sit up at all. And they're like, and then
that's like how I was with my back.
Uh-oh, you just cut out. bad. Oh no.
Sorry, keep going.
Bradley.
Oh no.
Are you there? Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. Brad fucking hacked the internet. Shut it all down.
Sorry. That's fucking so stupid.
In North Dakota.
Yeah, it is. I really hope it doesn't happen again.
But that's the great thing about recording and not doing shit live, is everything's fine. We just edit all this shit together. Everything's gravy. So let's get back into it. Where I was is we're like 2 hours in and 3 hours in. It's like 12:40 in the morning or something like that. And okay, back up. It's like 2 hours in and the back thing starts happening. And the doctor's like, they're trying to figure out, they're like, what do you mean your back hurts? Like, and she's like, I'm having severe knife pains in my shoulders and then in my lower back. And she's like, extreme. Like, she's like, because they want her to try like doing different positions. They're like, how about we try turning you to your side and putting your leg up, and maybe that might, help you push the baby out. And so then they call the anesthesiologist and they can't get her to set up. And they finally are just like, let's just turn the anesthesia off. So then she cuts the drugs off and then goes back into pushing. And and then it's like, I'm sitting there and like, this is fucked. Because she is like in extreme amounts of pain and the baby's not coming out.
Oh my God.
And fucking, and they're saying, they're like, the doctor's saying, okay, after like so long, they're like, okay, this isn't an effort of trying. She's like, I'm seeing what your body's doing. And she's like, you're pushing plenty hard. Like, you're doing it. This isn't you like being a bitch. Like, you're trying. And she's like, keeps on feeling inside. And she's like, you have an abnormally large tailbone. And she's like, it's not, the baby doesn't want to get around the corner here. She's like, it's not happening. And she's like, it's getting to a point where it's not going to happen. And she's like, and I guess they have a machine that they can like stick on the vagina and it like helps suck. It like it'll suction cup it. They call it like a vacuum or whatever. And they're like, but it's dangerous because the baby's head's so soft that if it sucks, if you rely too much on the sucking, it will like fuck, it starts hurting the baby. Because it starts like you're pulling it by the head, and their head's already like extremely soft anyways, and you're already kind of. It was weird when the baby came out. Its head was fucking weird. Its head was all oblong shaped, and it didn't take very much time at all for it to like the brain to like suck back. It was fucking gnarly. So, anyways, then like and mind you, the whole time it was way different than I thought it was gonna be because it's just me, a nurse, and a fucking doctor, and it was like. Not this sterile. I mean, we were in a hospital room, but I just thought it would be different.
Yeah.
It was like, we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Reading a book. She's eating, and they're like, okay, it's baby time. And then she just plops on the end of the bed. Okay, let's do this thing. And I'm like, that's all that happens? Like, you don't get all fucking doctored up or anything, No, she just like plops down, just like, we're having a baby. And like, I was like, okay, I mean, you're the doctor, fucking.
Yeah.
And then, but like right there, like shit started changing. Like the tone of people and like the way the doctor was and the way the nurse was. And you could tell it was like, okay, shit's not going right. You know what I mean? Like
that's scary. That's what you don't want.
Dude,
you don't want that.
I was fine. And even when she was going through pain, I was like, I'm being positive and optimistic and just like, everything's fine, blah, blah.
Cause like my buddy said that when he had a baby, like they drove to the hospital, and like after they got there, like half an hour later, baby was out, and it was like the easiest thing in the world. That's what you want. You don't want to be at a point where it's like you've been there a day and all this other shit. Yeah. And
so then the doctor is like, she's like, we can keep pushing. But she's like, at this point, she's like, I really don't think it's a problem of you not pushing hard enough. And I really think this baby's just too big and your tailbone is too big and it's not going to happen.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I really don't want to do the vacuum. She's like, we could, but she's like, I don't want to do it. And she's like, we need to make a decision if we're going to do a C-section. And Cheyenne didn't want to do a C-section because I didn't know this until this, but once you do a C-section, you can never not do a natural birth again.
Right.
You always have to do C-sections. I didn't know that. I guess that kind of makes sense.
That does make sense.
And Cheyenne, and she's like already in tears and like beat, and she's just got her ass kicked for 3 hours. And she's like, starts, kind of crying a little bit. And she's like, yeah. And then they're like, okay, well, and then the doctor leaves for like a minute and comes back in with all this paperwork. And she's like, you have to sign a release of liability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I'm sitting there and everyone's like tone is changing. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Oh my God.
And yeah. And then she's like, there could be infections, there's a lot more dangers with the C-section and, blah, blah, blah. And okay. So now it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, getting a little delirious and then dude, now it's on. Now it's like a totally different situation. Before it was like very relaxed and it's just two people. Now hospitals, like now there's people coming out of the woodwork and like they go out, they open the door, look at the nurse's station, like, okay, blah, 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 blah. Then people are up, running. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? And they wheel her out and they're like, you need to come with me. And I'm like, okay. And she's crying, she's in pain. They're moving her. And then they're like,
they're going to a different room.
the big problem is they gotta fucking, now they have to do a different epidural type situation. They gotta numb her out so that they can do this. Well, to do that, they have to get into the spine again. So they have to stand her back up. And she's already saying she can't sit up. She's like, I'm in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
Like, I can't move my spine. And fucking, so then they wheel her in, and then they're like, hey, you come with me. And they're like, we go into this hallway, and now it's like in this sterile, now it's like a closed section of the hospital. And they put us in this section, and they're like, okay. And they're like, you need to stay here. And then one person goes with me, and like, dude, now we got, instead of 2 people, now we got like 10 people. And they're all fucking getting all scrubbed up and fucking all these people and full, like fucking what you see on TV. You know what I mean? Like fucking, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, you can't come in right now. And they're like, we have to do all the anesthesiologist shit. And so then the anesthesiologist is there and fucking, and I'm sitting in the hallway in this little chair, and they get me in a bunny suit and I have to put a hair tie, which I thought was funny. I'm like, I have to wear a hair tie? Like, this doesn't make
a hairnet.
Yeah, a hairnet. I'm like, can't you see? There's 0 fucking hair up here. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
And fucking, so I got a little hairnet on, and fucking, they get me in the bunny suit, and I can't remember if I had gloves. I don't think I had gloves. And she's like, you may want to get your phone out now, because you can't unzip the bunny suit. And I don't know, to me, I was like, I could give a fuck less about a phone or picture. I don't know. I think the male thing in me is like, I don't give a shit about pictures. You know what I mean? Like, fucking cares about pictures right now.
Yeah, I agree.
And then she like sets me down in the chair, and then they wheel her in, and then I just sit there. And then the anesthesiologist goes on, and so I kind of know what's going on, is they got to sit her up to take the shot. Dude, it sounded like a fucking slaughterhouse. It was,
oh my God.
It was hard to sit through, dude. She was fucking screaming. Just fucking... just brutal screams, dude. Brutal screams. And I'm just like... Then, dude... I don't know. It was late at night, dude. The way everyone just started panicking, dude. Then it like... I'm trying to stay calm. One, I'm so glad it was COVID that her parents weren't there, because her mom is... I know how her mom would react, and her mom would be a fucking basket case. And so I was like, I'm so glad that it's just me here. So that no one's, because I don't do well. I can deal with stress, and like I'm dealing with my own shit, but I can stay calm. Like I can just like talk myself through it. But when people are around me fucking losing their minds, it makes me angry. Fucking the anxiety starts like stacking up. You know what I mean? I'm just like, will you fucking calm down? Like, fuck, Jesus Christ. Like, you're fucking stressing me out. Yeah. And, like, situation stressing me out. You need to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, and so I was like so thankful, but then I'm thinking about like, dude, my brain starts going.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I'm start thinking about like, what if she dies? What if the baby dies? You know what I mean? I'm like, what? And then I'm just thinking about like, if she dies, like I was like,
that's
then I'm
crazy.
That's crazy. Dude, I know. And maybe I shouldn't have had these thoughts, but it was just for how crazy everything just went from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
And fucking, I'm just having this thought, and then a weird thing is just thinking about the stepdaughter, and she's not like legally mine. So I'm like, I don't know, just all this shit. I'm just like, what's going to happen there? I'm like, this is going to be a fucking nightmare. And just, and that's where my brain's going, is like, I'm not, I'm like, and what, this is like maybe too much information for the internet or whatever, but it's like, she's my daughter. Like, even though it's not blood, it's like, at this point, it's like, she's my daughter.
Yeah.
And then it's like, so all I'm thinking about, which maybe is wrong when, Cheyenne's like maybe dying. My real thought was like the daughter. I'm like, if she dies, like, I'm going to have to battle ex-father, because I'm not legal yet. So it's like, I'm like, fuck, we should have done this. We should have gotten this taken care of before the baby came. Like, this is fucked. Like, this could be a horrific situation. And then I'm thinking about the grandparents. I'm like, what are the grandparents going to do? They're not going to just, then they could turn all fucking weird on me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, then that's everything. Just like life is just like looking at me, just like fucking, it's like the next 10 minutes could completely change. Yeah. Like things could just go in such bananas ways. And I'm like, I'm scared that the fucking screams coming out of there was, dude, it was fucking scary. It was just like,
I cannot imagine.
Yeah, and then they're like, in like 20 minutes of screams, and then it starts dying down a little bit, and then they're like, okay, but it was still just like a fuck situation. And they take me in, and they have like it's like this big room, and there's 15 people in there. And fucking the anesthesiologist, who I was out of everyone through the whole thing, maybe I'm just a sexist, but I really felt like this dude, this one guy, he was like the only male in the situation. I thought he was the best. Like he was the most, he gave the most info. I don't know. He was the most doctorly. He was the most like, gave the most information and was very, like the most least arrogant person. I felt like, I don't know. Like it was just, and Cheyenne agreed with me. I was like, that guy, because we talked about it a little bit before when he did the thing. I was like, that guy was cool. Like that guy was legit. Because they set her up. I can't. I don't know. It's all kind of, I haven't slept very much.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the one nurse takes me in, and then he's standing there like next to her head, and then they got like a blanket blocking everything from her breast, just like a blanket, and all you see is like her head and her breast like sticking out of the blanket, and I can't see anything past that point. And then everyone else in the room is on the other side of the blanket. Yeah, and it's because like they don't want me to see it, or part in the contamination, I'm sure, so I don't like spit or something like that. You know what I mean? And it like, because now they have her like open. And fucking...
Oh, God. So that's basically surgery.
It's surgery. Oh, yeah. Hands fucking down. It's surgery.
And I don't need too many details, but I was thinking today when I was driving around on dirt roads that I'm not exactly sure what a C-section is, but, I have an idea what it is, and I don't need to know, It's just, it's a nasty...
So then I sit there and he's like, okay, everything's fine. He's like, we had a little problem with the fucking anesthesia, with the epidural types, but he's like, we already knew that was a problem. But he's like, she doesn't feel shit now. He's like, everything's good. Everything's going on. Everything's fine. He's like, we're good. Baby's fine. And and then I come in, I'm like holding her hand, and she's like, and she's like, I can't breathe. And the anesthesiologist is like, you're on a lot of drugs, and it makes your chest feel like really heavy. And he's like, and I don't know, in that moment, I was like, I know that feeling. I was like, I've done enough drugs to I know when I'm super fucking high. You can get like a chest feeling. And I was like, yeah, she just doesn't know that feeling, and it's scaring her, like being really fucking high. You know what I mean? And fucking, and...
Wait, so you were in the room for the actual baby coming out?
Well, no. So I'm sitting there, and they're like, baby's still not out yet. But they've got the sheet set up, and they're all working and shit like that. But I mean, we're talking going down the hallway. Everyone freaking out to going down the hallway, 5 minutes. Sitting in the hallway, 5 to 10 minutes. Inside the room, 3 minutes, and then baby's born. So this is real fast. Things are fucking popping off. And fucking went from a real long, lot of pushing to just fucking boom, 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 and it's the middle of the night. And so, just like, I don't know, it made it worse. I don't know, it just made it so much weirder being 1:30 in the morning. And I'm not on that schedule, so I'm like, I'm out of it and fucking... And then baby's born. And they're like, and they just like hold it up, and they're like, you can see, and he like opens the curtain a little bit, and he's like, that's your, but dude, I know it's the most cliche thing to say, but dude, until it happens to you, that moment is it's the fucking craziest thing ever.
God.
Dude, it's like in your DNA for something about your like body and your sight, like your brain, to just like, dude, it was nuts. It was fucking crazy. It was nuts. It was dude, I know, and I know everyone says that, like you're never gonna know what it's like seeing him born, but just like seeing him, it was just like, whoa, like what the fuck, like dude, it was the most emotion, like, but it didn't last. For me, I'm sure a lot of other people are different, but I'm not an emotional person. It was like a 10-second, just crazy emotion. Uncontrollable emotion. And then I was able to kind of like pull back in and like, and get a grip on like life and everything like that. But it was like 10 seconds of like, what the fuck? Like, that's mine. Like, mine. Like, that's fucking nuts.
That's fucking
and just like
nuts.
crazy emotion. And then she's like looking at me and just like, what the fuck? And then, dude, the way they look right when they come out is fucking bananas, dude. It's so, he's white. He's like fucking like gray. And it was like, I was like, is something wrong? Like, that's how they look. Like, and then like this weird film like covering him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's until you see it. No movie has ever portrayed it right. To me,
No.
Like,
yeah, because in movies they use 2-month-old babies that they hold up. Ah.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
And then like a bunch of other people like grab the baby and like then put him in this like thing. I can't remember what the name of it is, but and then they like, you know, they're all checking the baby and they're like, you can go over now. You go over, walk over to them, and it's in the corner of the room, and they're like, you can go hang out with the baby. And then so I like leave Cheyenne and go hang out with the baby, and she's like 15 feet away. But now I'm on the opposite side of the curtain, and like I'm mainly looking at the baby, but once in a while I like look over, and dude, whew, fucking wow, that was nuts to see. Like to actually see like surgery and like real dude, because like what they did is the cut's like real low and they fucking grab the skin and like pull it up. And so you see, dude, it's I could see all of her ab muscles. Like I could see all the muscles. Like, dude, nuts. Like it almost looked more cartoony than like what you would see in a movie. Like you ever watch like Super Jail or like those really graphic cartoons, like Adult Swim cartoons where like they like rip someone's face off and you like see the muscle structure. I don't know. It like looked cartoony to me almost, like the fucking way abs looked.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. I'm sorry that I'm going like so in detail, but I haven't been able to like talk to anybody about this, and it was nuts. that was, and I only looked at it for a second because I don't know how well I can deal, but it didn't like make me gag, but it was like, whoa.
So
fuck, like,
as soon as the baby's out and they're like moving the baby, then is it then like a feeling of calm in the room and all the panic kind of went away?
For me, yeah, because the baby's alive now. Like the baby's alive now.
Now you're not having crazy thoughts of what am I going to do with the grandparents and all this other crazy shit.
Yeah. And
you're like, we did.
And what they did say, like the doctor is like not. She is completely switched out of, which now like after everything's said and done, I kind of respect her more. And because at first I was really rubbed the wrong way, but like once it was surgery mode, it was like, oh, I don't know. I saw a different side of her because she was like fucking focused as fuck, and like she didn't give a fuck about me, and she didn't give a fuck about Shaq. She was like not in consoling mode. Like she was doctor mode. She's fucking like telling people what to do. Like you do that, you know, just fucking like And it was like, oh, now I feel more comfortable. Seeing work mode side, not fucking hippie. Fucking everything's gonna be fine, man. You know what I mean? Like blah blah blah. It was like, okay, like that's cool. Now I feel better now that you're the one ripping her fucking stomach open. You know what I mean? And fucking.
You know what's crazy is that it's like that's what they do for work. All they do is deal with pushing and emergency C-sections. So it's like work for them. It's just like, I don't know. That's just weird.
I know.
For you, it's like this huge, you know, biggest moment of your life, all this crazy, and it's just work for them. So imagine if you were at work, like nailing some shit together, and someone's just next to you freaking out, like, oh, what are you doing? Like, that's what it would be like. That's probably what it's like for them, since it's just day in, day out. All they're doing is bringing babies out.
The thing I was thinking about is I really want to like, I wish I knew doctors like that. Because I've had friends whose like their parents were doctors, but none of them like that kind of doctor. No. They've always been like I had friends that was like a bone doctor. It's like, okay, well, you're not like that kind of doctor. Like, not saying you're not super smart or anything like that, but it's like you're not like a you know, like that kind of fucking doctor. You know what I mean? And fucking, I'm pretty sure, you know, we didn't ask her schedule or anything, but I'm pretty sure she came in the daytime and then she's like on call now. So she like went home You know what I mean? And fucking,
That
I was
sucks.
like, I wonder if that's her life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and I wonder how many cases she takes. I don't know. My brain was just like, in the day I was thinking about that. Like, do they only allow or do doctors are like, I'm only every month, I'm only going to take in 10 people. You know what I mean? So that way I'm not fucking every single night.
No.
Fucking, I got to, fucking bite to eat, or, 2:00 in the morning, get a phone call and you have to be fucking, I don't know. And it was just crazy to me. I was like, I wonder what their schedule is like. Because it was like that day would have been fucked. If she has any normal schedule. And then that too is like, how do you prepare to like,
well, they rotate.
I couldn't do that job for just thinking about like, she was there in the morning. So like, she obviously gets to work at like 8 a.m. in the morning. She delivered a baby at 1:15 in the morning. Uh-huh. Dude, you tell me to go fucking build a wall at 1:15 in the morning or some shit, dude. I'm going to be like, fuck, just like,
yeah.
I'm going to dude, I don't do good with night work. I don't know if you've ever done night work. I have to do it once in a while and it fucking pisses me off. I am like, it fucks my whole brain up. Like I get there at 7:00 at night and I'm like already fucking tired. I'm like, dude, I can't. Like, we're going to work all night? Like, fuck, bro. Like, this sucks. Like, I'm, 1:00 in the morning hits and I'm fucking, just like, fucking.
Well, like, yeah, I don't know. I've worked where my schedule was midnight to 7 a.m., 6 days a week.
No, but I'm saying when you're on a schedule, when you're on 7 a.m. to fucking here, 7 a.m. to here, 7 a.m. da, and then bam, one night, that you have to go from 7 a.m. to fucking this.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, you're going to have to go to work at fucking 7 p.m. and work till fucking 4 a.m. in the morning. It's the hardest fucking thing to do ever.
Yeah.
And like we have to, in my job, we have to do that a lot with traffic control shit. That's when it happens when you deal with freeway work and shit. So you'll be building in the daytime and like, okay, we got to shut a lane of traffic down. They're like, we can only do it at fucking 9:00 at night and we have to be up. And so, dude, and I fucking hate it. And I was just thinking about her in that situation, like giving birth. I was like, how is she like, and she can't just be like, I can't do this right now. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, I'm too tired to do this.
Yeah.
But then probably adrenaline probably hits in pretty fucking hard for her. You know what I mean? To where it's like, you're not tired anymore. I would assume when it's like life and death situation, you know what I mean? It's like, your brain is like, no, you're awake. Like, it's fucking, I don't know. But I was thinking about that. But anyways, so then I'm there with the baby. And then, all the emotion kind of settles down. It was crazy to see her cut open. Oh. And then, then it was kind of done after that. We had to go to the NICU for 2 hours because he was having a little bit of problems breathing. They almost let us just go right to our room with the baby. And like they fucking had him on this machine and they took him off and they're like, there was like a bunch of people, dude, 15 people in the room now. Like it was this huge ordeal now. And like where the table I'm on with the baby, there's like 5 people like sitting around this tiny little table. And like you could tell, and I didn't know at that point, I'd never been introduced to anybody. So I don't know who the boss is or who's fucking, I don't know who's who. You know what I mean? Fucking, and fucking, this one lady's like, she like takes it off and she's like, not even, they're fucking, at that, as soon as it went to C-section, they literally forgot about me. You know what I mean? And forgot about Cheyenne. It was like all like, it was their job. It was like not comforting shit anymore. And then she like took it off and she's like, man, he's like right on the edge of breathing, right? And then she like, right after like 5 minutes, she's like, see his nose? She's like, see how it keeps fucking, it's called flaring. She's like, they're not taking full breaths. And she's like, we got to go put him in the NICU, whatever. And then I went down, then I went and sat with him until 4 a.m. And at about 3, like after an hour and a half, they're like, do you want to hold him? And I'm like, Cheyenne's gone. Like I'm alone with the baby in a completely different side of the hospital. And Cheyenne, like when we were wheeling out, they're like, do you want to go with the baby? And Cheyenne's like, you go with the baby. And I'm oh, okay. Like I'm fucking, and then they instantly, as soon as the baby's born, they fucking put a tag on the baby and they tag both the parents.
Good.
Like with and I was like, I like that. I do like that because I was a little scared. I've heard weird stories about babies switching hands. You know what I mean?
They'll come back to you with a little Asian baby. You're like, no, no, this isn't what happened. Yeah.
And then I go down and I haven't held the baby yet. No one's held the baby. And then we were in the NICU, and he's like calmed way down, and then they're fucking set him in that, and then they're like, okay, well, he's good. We're gonna hold him till 4 a.m. And they're like, do you want to hold him? And I'm like, yeah. But dude, I'm so fucking tired at this point. Like, I'm delirious tired.
Oh, I hate that.
And dude, then the next thing, from the second I saw him, and then the second I held him, there was another dude just like, you've never experienced it. You've never, and I don't know.
I know.
Unless you've had and it's there is no explaining it. It's impossible to explain. It was fucking. I am not an emotional person, and I don't fucking like cry over shit. Like, that is not me. I'm not one to get emotional about any. I'm done being emotional. I'm done. Like, that's not me anymore. Maybe 10 years ago, but after 5 years ago, I will not cry. Like, the only, like, dude, my dad almost fucking died. My biological father, it didn't fucking fade me. We got called in the middle of the night, and I was like, my brother's fucking freaking out, and I'm like, it is what it is, man. I'm going back to bed. Like, either he's gonna die tonight or not. I'm not there. Like, fucking, what do you want me to do?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I kind of didn't. When that happened, like, I kind of thought, like, I'm like, am I a sociopath? Like, do I not feel emotion the way other people do? Like, I've really had that thought process. I'm like, do I not feel emotion the way other people do? Because I'm like so cold. Like, with the last episode talking about girls, I swear to God, that girl just broke me. And fucking, I'm cold. Like, I'm just a cold person now.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking dick. Like, she made me a fucking asshole. I'm just cold. Fucking holding that baby, dude. Fucking, dude. Like, oh my God. Like, you cannot fucking, I don't know. You can't explain it, dude. It was just holding it was just like, what? Yeah, dude. Like, couldn't help but tear up. It was just like, dude, this is fucking weird. Nuts.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's crazy. And then, dude, like fucking, it's just nuts. It's nuts having, I feel like with the stepdaughter, I'm already there with her. There's a lot of things that have happened where, like, I get really extremely protective, like, but I'm not her father, but it's a weird thing. But so I don't know, but like, yeah, like I'm planning on going up to Idaho to go fucking, we talked about it for months and months. I was like, baby's born. We're going to go there for the 4th of July. We're going to hang out with my parents. Everyone's going to meet the kid. Yesterday, I had a whole conversation. I'm like, I'm not taking the kids on a boat. Like, it's not happening. I was like, I'm not doing it. Like, because I was like, how am I going to fucking swim and take care of 2 different fucking kids?
Yeah.
Like, and then Cheyenne can't fucking swim. And I'm like, so now I have 3 fucking people that can't swim. And I was like, in an infant. I was like, last year or the year before, when it was just you or a kid, I was like, well, you're going to learn how to swim real quick. And I got the kid. You know what I mean? But now, but now it's like, I can't support I don't know. And I was like,
well, you don't have to go on a fucking boat. I went to Idaho. I didn't go on a boat.
Well, my parents live on a boat.
So you can be like, hey, parents, come off the boat. We're staying on shore.
We're going to live in a hotel room for the week I'm there? Like, I mean, that'd be the only choice. I don't know, but that's the change. It was I don't know, this fucking weird change. It was like, that's the best thing I could come up with to like show you mentally where I was.
Yeah. It's common for new parents to be like really over crazy protective, like, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah,
that's natural.
Yeah, it was just assessing risk. You know what I mean? Like assessing like that's not worth the. Yeah, I can't deal with this. I don't know. Dude, it's nuts. Have a kid, bud. You need to go have some kids.
No,
it's
I don't.
Fucking cool. It is cool, except the fucking crying thing is fucking real, bro. It was funny, too. People kept sending me messages, and they're like, get some sleep. And I'm like, I don't know what y'all are fucking talking about. Jesus fucking Christ, it's impossible to sleep. I've been dealing with it for 2 fucking days, dude, and it is unbearably fucking gay.
Oh,
it's
God.
So fucking lame, dude. Just, luckily... Yeah, I don't know. We're taking more of a very traditional path. If just like, she's got 4 months off paid. She's like on mother mode and I got to go back to work. I was supposed to be back Friday and we couldn't leave the hospital. My job's falling apart right now. And fucking, I pretty much was like, I don't care. I'm not coming in. like having a kid.
Are you going back Monday?
Going back Monday, but shit is falling apart there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm not happy to go back to work, but I pretty much was like, I'm not even going to think about that. But
so the baby was born at 1 something, and then they let you.
1:15 in the morning.
You left the hospital at 4.
So that was Tuesday.
No. That was like Thursday morning, 1:15.
No, Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
Or
okay.
Wednesday morning.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know. This whole week has been the biggest fucking blur.
No, but what, 3 hours later, you're wandering out of the hospital looking for where you parked with a brand new baby?
No, it was 2 days.
Oh, you were still there for 2 days after it was born?
We left last night at fucking 4 o'clock. They discharged us.
Okay.
No, we were there for 2 days. And I think you can get out earlier than that, but I think the C-section fucks that up.
Yeah, sure.
Then they get weird about the C-section. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Sorry if you listen to the podcast and you didn't want to hear any of that, because that was obviously a big old portion of this episode.
Yeah, you think? We're at an hour 10 minus the fucking cutoff.
Man, there's other shit about the hospital stay that was fucking. They had Starbucks there. That was pretty. It was weird. It wasn't labeled Starbucks, but everywhere had a fucking espresso machine. They were all Starbucks cups. It was all Pike Place. It was everything about a Starbucks, but it was not labeled Starbucks, except the cups. The cups were labeled Starbucks. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah. But I was really happy that you could get good quality coffee there. I probably drank 15 fucking Americanos when I was there. Dude, it was so fucking boring. I read a book, which I read 475 pages in that stay. And fucking...
A real book?
Yeah, I read The Pelican Brief by fucking... John Grisham.
Yeah. Nice.
Fucking... Because dude, I couldn't... It was just I don't know. It was exactly like being in jail. That's exactly what it was like. I kept, except I could leave and go get coffee, and that's what I did as much as I could. I was like, "Do you want anything? Do you want lunch?" And I'd go down to they had this little cafe thing, and fucking, oh yeah, I was there every 4 hours. Do you want sandwich, snacks, fucking Yeah. And I was just drinking coffee like it was going out of style. Well, they're kind of weird about COVID right now.
Sure.
So yeah, you had to have a tag that said where you were and then the date you are, and people were kind of fucking anal. Like I said, it was only me and her. No family could be there.
Yeah, because usually in the movies, there's the waiting room full of family with balloons and shit, but that's all non-existent.
Yeah, they only let the husband in. I think you get one person that can come with you, and usually the husband is going to be the one that comes with you.
Right, if there's a husband. Yeah, that's crazy. They used to let you, and back in the old days, the guy didn't even go into the room. He'd just be smoking a cigar in the waiting room. They fucking won't let you do that.
Dude, that's something I want to say. Yeah. I don't know if it's just this hospital, but I felt like a lot of things weren't as sanitary as you would think they would be. A lot of stuff was just not very clean. The rooms you were in, the back of the TV had fucking dust bunnies stacked up that high. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. And then when the anesthesiologist was done, he set all his shit up on the dinner tray thing. They had a tray that could slide into the bed and slide out of the bed type thing. He when he came in, he had this pre-made tray for doing an epidural, and he sets it down and he takes the cover off and it's sealed. You know what I mean? He takes it and then it has everything you need to do the epidural. So he does the epidural, and then when he's done with everything and throws it all in the trash, there's a fucking big old fucking glob blood fucking thing on the thing. I'm like, the fuck is this bullshit? What if we leave this here? If this was over in the corner, no one's gonna fucking find. There's just gonna be this weird fucking blood sitting here. It was like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. A lot of little things like that. I was like, this isn't as sterile as they make it out to be.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
They say hospitals are really dirty, but usually they look clean to me. I don't know.
That's what I got out of it. I was like, this is not very clean. And then when we're in a room and then they give birth and then we get transported to like a different room. Like it wasn't like way more ghetto, but it was like way more ghetto. Like it was like way more cramped and fucking, yeah, like and yeah, I was just sitting there like on day 2, I looked at Cheyenne, I'm just like, rich people don't deal with this shit. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. The situation. We're in this tiny little jail cell room, like with a fucking 15-inch TV. You know what I mean? Like, no, nothing. Like, the nurses were all nice and shit, but it was like, this is fucking. I was like, what do rich people do? They obviously don't come to the hospital. She's like, no, they have like birthing centers where you pay a bunch of money to go to. I was like, fuck, that'd be way better because this sucks ass in here.
So are you expecting like a giant bill?
That's the great thing about Democrat states. Fucking, and
it's
part
cheap.
of the reason why we're not married, because so we've been debating this whole thing, and we're not sure how this is all going to work. As far as I keep shying away from marriage because in Oregon we have essentially like Obamacare. It was done before Obama. It was like its Oregon health plan is pretty much just poor people insurance. Like if you don't make very much money, you get insured by the state.
Okay.
And when it comes to kids, fucking everything fucking paid for. And so like with our daughter, fucking she has health insurance covered by the state until she's 18. I don't have to pay shit. And then fucking, and now the newborn is complete, the birth paid for, everything paid for she's 18. I'm like, why would we get married? As soon as we get married, I make enough money to where they kick us off Oregon Health Plan and I have to start paying health insurance.
Yeah.
When I looked into my health insurance, mine's like $400 a month or something like that. And then I'm just throwing a random, I don't exactly know what it is, but it's like, I think I pay like $400 a month, maybe 300. And then if to add someone, it jumps up to like almost $1,000. I'm like, fuck that. Like,
yeah.
The amount of money we would make in taxes, let's say that if we got married and like, okay, now I'm going to make $5,000 back at the end of the year, more than I would normally make. Well, that doesn't make any sense after 12 months of paying almost $1,000 extra in insurance. Like, fuck that. And they're covered. So no, we don't pay shit. Not a dime. That's the socialist side of me fucking like, yeah, fuck yeah. Not paying a dime.
Someone's paying it.
Yeah. Well, fuck my goddamn move to Oregon and start getting taxed and you'll realize who's fucking paying for it. Fucking
you are paying
almost
for it.
25% of your fucking your wages here is fucking gone.
Yeah.
People like in my company, a bunch of people work in Washington, and when they come over and work in Oregon, they get fucking pissed. Your checks get cut down by like $250.
Yeah.
Just state just fucking stealing your checks. Just like, nope. Yeah.
That is craziness, dude. It's exhausting.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird fucking experience, man.
So now you have a little baby.
Now I have a little baby Atticus, and he cries a lot. It is hard to get any sleep. It's a good thing that I sleep like a fucking freight train, because fuck. He cries a lot.
That's nuts. Well, congrats. You guys did good.
Thanks. So, next thing, kind of on the same lines. So this had happened before birth. So last weekend, after we got done with the episode, this is kind of something that's been playing out. And usually if we go to the park, I don't know, if we go to a park, this is like a new thing to me, going to parks. You know what I mean? As a parent. You know what I mean? It isn't like when you're skateboarding, it's a different thing when you go to a park and you like skate by no one fucking, but now you like go to a play structure. And I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. It's
Why?
Like this. Because, well, one, COVID makes it fucking weird.
Okay.
In Oregon, because everyone in Oregon's all fucking super paranoid. And so when you meet people in a park, you instantly have to like start kind of like judging, because the kids don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Kids don't. They're not thinking COVID at all. Fucking 5-year-old, and we wouldn't dare. Like, I don't know. It's a I know there are parents that are like instilling that fear in their kids, and I think that's super fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's like, dude, they're fucking 4 years old. They should not be thinking about a pandemic. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, should not, they need to be kids. They need to just have fun. And so Aurora, like, she knows the mask thing, but it's like, she's so young. It's like, she kind of thinks it's normal. You know what I mean? Like going to the stores and putting a mask on. But like, you go to a park and she just wants to play, but you have to do this thing with other parents and other kids to where she'll just go run and just like, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. And like, you know, they're touching each other and shit. And you have to like watch the other parents and like look at how they react to it. Cause it's happened a few times where like one time months ago, we went to this park and Aurora goes running in and there's like a family. It's only one family there with like 2 kids. And they're obviously there. And so we're the only other people that come into this park. And she runs in and they're like, hey kids, come on. And we're like,
oh, Jesus.
Fuck you. Like, you fucking cunts. You know what I mean? And they're like, mask up, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh my God.
So kids just start grabbing each other?
Well, it's kids, you know, they're fucking playing. They're like,
yeah.
You know, Aurora's thing is she meets someone, she's like, do you want to be my friend?
Yeah.
That's what she does to any kid. Do you want to be my friend? And she just wants to play. She wants to play with kids.
Yeah.
So, whatever. That's like one thing, the COVID thing. But then, aside from the COVID thing, you have to like meet parents.
Oh.
Like you're forced to meet them. Like you have to. And I like same thing with the elevator thing is I just want to go sit down, bring up TikTok, you go play, you know, fucking
the kids can't be playing and you and the other parents are like 50 feet apart and you can't just be looking at each other. You have to be like, hey, how's it going?
Exactly. Well, you can, but then it's awkward. And then it's even more awkward because then there's this weird, even before COVID, I'm sure a lot of parents had this same thing, is then there's parents who, in my mind, are trying to make other parents like look bad. They're like, oh, I'm more involved with my kids than you are. You know what I mean? Like they go and they're like running around playing. And I'm like,
oh my God.
Kids fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's this weird psychology thing in parks. I swear to God, there's this whole psychology thing going on between parents and parks.
Uh-huh.
And
if there was one parent that was just running around with the kids, like on their hands and knees, like crawling under, I'd be like, what?
No, see, that's what I'm saying is certain parents are like that. They're like very engaged. And I'm like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm not going to go. There's all this like crowd there and all these kids. I'm like, I don't know. It seemed like it just seems weird, especially for a guy. It's like, I don't know. It's like pedophilia to me to like go like running. You know, like fucking.
It is pedophilia.
Yeah. But so this convert, like the reason I wrote this down and so obviously it's like been a thing is last weekend was like not the worst situation, but it was like I had to talk to someone. I had to like talk to a parent.
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw this guy like a week before this at the park, and our Aurora and her son made friends and they were playing and we never really talked. But then like it was funny because on our way out, there was a few interactions to where she's like talking to the kid and him, and I'm assuming he's around my age, but he has 2 kids there and he's very father-like, you know, and then we're leaving and she's like, can I say goodbye? And then she runs up to the kid and she's like, okay, bye. And then gives him a hug. Aurora just likes to give everyone hugs. And she's like, hug. And then she goes to the dad and gives him a hug. And he was like, Augie's like, you know, taps her back and just like, okay. And but then add the COVID thing to it. Then it's like weird. It's like, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, she didn't care and I'm not going to. But then we go to the park last week and he's there again. The same guy, same kids. And now they're like locked into playing. And and they play for hours. And then he walks up and then we have to do this whole, and he's like, hey, what's going? I don't know, dude. And it was just so fucking. It was so fucking awkward. Just like, hey, how you doing? I'm Eric. I don't know what his name is. And fuck, he's like, oh, blah, blah. You know, oh, it's G5, it's G3, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's just like, what are we fucking talking about right now? This is so god awful. This is the worst conversation ever. It's the most forced conversation, but I can't like not respond to you. And now we're like locked into it. And then then I'm like telling him things. Then I catch myself telling him things like I shouldn't be telling him. Like way more information just like about my life and shit, you know, about the kids and stuff. That's like, but it feels like I have to, like I'm obligated to say things like,
yeah,
like, oh, she's my stepdaughter. And then I'm like, why did I say that? Like, this is so weird. And like, yeah. And then like his kid and they like run off into the woods and there's like all these trails. And then he like goes in. So I'm like, well, now I gotta fucking go in. You know what I mean? And so now I'm like walking in. It's the worst. It's the fucking worst. I hate parks. I fucking hate parks. But she loves parks, and I want her to be in parks because she doesn't have a bunch of kids to play with. I don't know. It's just a fucked situation. It's really lame.
That is lame, dude. That's fucking ridiculous.
So enough fucking kid talk, parent talk, birth talk. What do you got? I know you got some, some things to say.
I got some things. I don't know how I'm going to follow that. So I can run through my couple things here. So there's a new Neil Degrasse Tyson on Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
That just came out a couple days ago. Listen to that. It was very good. I enjoyed it. Definitely highly recommend it. And he was talking about this thing that was freaking me out a little bit, and it was freaking Joe out too. And it was something I'd never heard before. And I didn't write any details down or anything, but it's called the Big Rip. He's talking about the Big Rip. So, you know, if you listen to it, you'll hear him talk about it. And he's an astrophysicist, much better than me. But he's like, you know, ever since the universe began, it's been expanding. So today, it's bigger than it was yesterday. Tomorrow, it'll be bigger. It's expanding. So he's like, so imagine like a piece of fabric that's all bunched up and it's slowly like expanding. So he said, eventually it'll get to a point, the universe expanding, where it's stretched out and it'll keep expanding and then it will rip. And all time and life will be done for. And he's like, and it's going to happen about 20 billion years from now. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, that's crazy. He's like, that's what he said, but it's just nuts. And Joe's like, that's really freaking me out. He's like, I don't think it should freak me out, you know, because I'll be long gone, but there's like an end in sight to everything. And it's 20 billion. I've
never heard of that.
Yeah.
I wish not, I need to listen to it because now I have questions. Like, what do you mean? Like, just everything just disappears? Like, bam, done.
Like time and space and everything will just be ripped apart. I don't know.
Just even the outside, like the outside that's pulling, what about that outside edge? Like, it'll just be gone too? It'll just be destroyed? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, that's what's going to happen. I believe him. I've just never heard it before. Yeah,
I think that's some strong guesses. I think from when they talk about how crazy big everything is, when they give you graphs that show and just like keep showing you how fucking massive everything is. It's like, if it really is that massive, and I'm not saying I deny any of that, I'm just like, if it is that crazy big, like to where you can't even fathom how big it is, then you guys are just kind of guessing. Obviously, like, you're just fucking guessing.
No, they know.
What do you? How if
ask an astrophysicist?
If light travels faster than we can even fathom, and you're saying like hundreds of million light years out there is just our galaxy, and then you blah blah blah, and it's just bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like that doesn't make it doesn't make sense how you could really know any of that. I don't know. It's just like, I really feel like you're making some real strong guesses, and everyone's just kind of going along with the smart people and just like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can prove their things somehow.
I think it's all theories. It's all theories.
No.
You got to ask him, is that a theory? He's like, well, yeah, everything's a theory. Well, then there you go. It's a theory.
No, it's a fact. It's the Big Rip, bro.
Dude, okay. Along those lines, I hope you're not. I'm not trying to cut you off, but I feel like you're going to change the subject. And I just came across this TikTok, and it made me think about it in a different way that I've never thought about it. And I hadn't written any of this down because you just reminded me of this. And I was like, actually, that's a really cool way to think about it. Is, when it's been explained, like theory of relativity, and like they say when Einstein came up with that, he was sitting and he watched the train go by, and that's when it all like clicked to him. Yeah. That light and speed and time are like relative to each other. So, and one way it was explained to me is like, if you go by in a train and you're waving at someone on the train, it'll seem like the person on the train is actually waving slower. You know what I mean? And then they're like, as you increase the speed, that becomes like bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, it was explained to me, this dude on this TikTok explained it in a different way. And I was like, oh, that's a really cool way to think about that. So the way it was kind of the same thing with the train thing, but he was like, okay, imagine you're on a comet and you're just what he was saying is speed is in space. Speed is relative to perspective. It's not that you're going so fast. He's like, you're going so fast in comparison to what? And I was like, okay, that makes sense. He's like, let's say you're going 10,000 miles an hour. Well, in comparison to what? In comparison to something over here? Well, technically, if you're in dead space, you're not moving. Even if you're going 10,000 miles an hour, you're not moving. You're only moving relative to what you're moving away from. You know what I mean? Like, so then he's like, so if you were on a comet traveling through space and someone else was on a comet traveling through space and you passed each other, you wouldn't get the feeling that you were passing him. You'd just be like, shh, and you'd be like, whoa, that guy was going really fast. But from his perspective, he would be sitting still and you would go, shh, and you'd be like, wow, that guy was moving really fucking fast. Yeah. And then, it was called time dilation. Time dilation, I think is what it was. So he's like, okay, now imagine yourself, that's the situation. Like you're both on a comet. Now, imagine you have a fucking mirror, 2 mirrors, and you have a ball bouncing back and forth. Or whatever. You have 2 plates and a ball is bouncing back and forth. And you both pass each other. And the other person on the other comet has a ball bouncing back and forth. But a light going up and down and up and down and up and down. So to you, the time it takes for that light to hit one and bounce back and bounce, that's time. Click, 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 click. His light is going exactly the same. As you pass each other, the light has to slow down because to you, observing his light, it's not going up and down. Now it's going side to side. So it's moving further from your perspective. The light is moving further than that. And he's like, so time is relative. In the same way that the speed is relative to you passing someone on a comet and you feel like you're sitting still, but they're moving. He was like saying it's the same with time. It's all relative. Time is relative to what you're comparing it to. Yeah. If to you, I don't know. It was a different way to look at that. And I was like, oh, that actually is, I don't know. To me, the train thing made sense. And I think about the train thing and the plane thing all the time. I look up at a plane. I was like, man, I imagine that plane flying by me, like in that split second, like making eye contact with someone as they go 300 miles an hour past me. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It kind of makes sense to me. It's like, okay, they're moving slower. You know what I mean? Like, but the comet thing with the light bouncing back, that makes sense because you see the light up and down, up and down. But if they're going past you, the light is legitimately taking a longer path. But to them, it's taking a shorter path. I don't know.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Cool. I thought that was cool. I don't know.
I can't believe I understood that. That's crazy. Yeah, he was also saying that Pluto...
Well, I am 127, so, I am super smart.
Yeah. You're sleep deprived right now. You're like a 106. He's also saying Pluto's...
I'm down to your level now.
Yeah,
sleep deprived.
That's why I understood it. He's also saying Pluto's 1/5 of the size of our moon. And I was like, oh, that makes sense why they fucking kicked that thing off of being a planet. It's tiny as shit. But when you look at it on maps and stuff in school, they make it look like it's, the size of Neptune. But if it's 1/5 of our moon, that thing is tiny as fuck. And I was like, damn. That thing shouldn't have been a planet.
Oh, dude. Okay, I got another one. This one, please. I need someone to explain this to me. Because when I was in the hospital, dude, I wasn't sleep deprived. This was day one. I was looking out the window and I couldn't. I brought it up to Cheyenne.
Like
and I'm like, and I was like, do you see the clouds out there? And I was like, how? I was like, this makes no fucking sense to me. I was like, there has to be an explanation here for what's happening in the sky right now. Because I was like, so what was happening was a really cloudy sky and there was breaks in the clouds to where the sunlight was shining through.
Yeah.
So you'd see a beam of light. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do this audibly. I can show you. The only way I can think of describing this is like showing you by hand. So what it was is I'm looking out this window and I see the light shining down. Like where the light was shining, and I could give you rough estimates of space because I know the valley I was looking at. The valley across between the two mountains, I'd say it's probably 10 miles across. So we're up on a hill and we're like looking into this valley. And fucking, it's like a 10 miles roughly, maybe 15 miles. So the clouds are breaking and it's like closer to sunset. It's like 6, 7 p.m. at night. So it's not sunset, but the sun's kind of going down. And you can see the breaks, and you can see when it breaks through this cloud, it's at like a 45-degree angle. And then as you work your way across the valley, and I'm looking at the sun, it's in that direction, like directly out the window. And then over on this side, it breaks through the clouds and it's like at a 45-degree angle. And then if you work your way across the valley, like let's say a mile, then the beam of light is like at a 30-degree angle. And then as I work my way across the valley, it keeps the angle keeps to where it's perfectly perpendicular, and then works its way all the way across to where it's 45 degrees again. Okay. But, okay, now just that space was, let's say, 10 miles long from I'm getting into like flat earth theory here. I honestly am dumbfounded. I don't understand this. So you have a 10-mile space of land. The light 10 miles this way is at a perfect, roughly a 45-degree angle. And then 10 miles that way, it's at a perfect 45-degree angle going the opposite direction. So in theory, to me, if you were like to judge that, you're looking at this picture in front of you, and you have something over here at a 45-degree angle. You have something over here at a 45-degree angle. The base is 10 miles long. That means center point to the object of light is only going to be like 10 miles up above the earth. I just didn't understand that. I was like, I don't get it. Like if the sun obviously is super fucking far away from us and it's shining through the clouds, all those light beams should be perfectly up and down, right? No. Like it should be relative. No, but okay, let's say it's going at an angle this way. As you work through each break of cloud, they should pretty much be going at the exact same rate. I just didn't get it. To me, it looked like I couldn't. And I said to Cheyenne, I was like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, look at that light and look at that light. Like, let's say, like doing an experiment. Like, to me, I get that I'm kind of retarded. Obviously, I'm wrong. Obviously, I'm not saying, like, flat earth, man, blah, blah, blah. I get that I'm wrong. But why did it do that? I need someone much smarter than me to explain. Like, so in my mind, you could mimic this test. You could like set a table up. Yeah. You could stick a light up here, like a light bulb, and then take a piece of paper and poke a bunch of holes in the piece of paper, and then slide that piece of paper halfway up from the table. So you got table, and then let's say a foot higher, you got a piece of paper, and then a foot higher, you got a light bulb. And then you have all these breaks in the light. Yeah. This light over here is going to shine at a 45. This light, when it breaks through over here, is going to shine at a 45. Well, obviously, the distance between the ground to the cloud to the light, in comparison to our Earth, there's no way it's like that. That would be like sticking that light bulb up at the top of the Empire State Building. Yeah. And then so once it hit the fucking piece of paper, that light, when it hits that piece of paper and then shines down on that piece of that table, those light beams are going to be almost perfectly straight up and down. I just didn't understand. I was like, maybe the light's hitting a cloud up above the clouds, and it's not actually the sunbeams I'm seeing. It's a reflection of the light hitting a cloud up above those clouds. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but in my mind, it's not a piece of paper. It's like in that scenario in your bedroom that you're doing this, it's like a 3-foot block.
If anybody is interested in what I'm saying, I took pictures of it. And I will send you pictures of it.
Was this while she was screaming and they were running around?
No, this was the day before.
Yeah, but it's like a 3-foot block, and all the holes are like cylinders, and they're directioning.
Okay, I gotta write this down.
They're directioning the light in different angles. They're not all just straight poked holes through a thin piece of paper. It's like cylinders in a block. You know what I mean? And the cloud's all fucked up, so it's not.
But they were. What do you mean? So you're saying the cylinder through the cloud was shining light this way, and then this cylinder is just at a different angle and it's shining light. Now,
yes,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Every one of them was perfect. As you move, it was a complete mirror image. If you cut it dead center towards the sun, every one of those light beams was exactly relative to the ones on the other side of the sun.
I see.
It's
simulation.
If I went over, if I'm looking at it and I move from my perspective 10 degrees this way and 10 degrees this way, that 10 degree mark was exactly the same as that 10 degree mark.
It was mirrored.
They matched each other perfect. It was perfectly mirrored. Even though they were coming out at different points, it was they matched perfectly. They went broop, broop, just like, I don't know. I will add it to the YouTube video. If you're listening to this on audio, I've made a note. I will upload this picture during the YouTube video. I will put that picture on while we're talking about it so you can see what I was seeing. I hope I explained it right, but it didn't make sense to me. I just don't.
Well, I'm going to be looking at that.
The only thing I could come up with was, okay, let's bring the paper thing back into it. Let's say you have a light bulb. Now take that light bulb up like to the ceiling. And so you got 1 foot to your piece of paper, and then you got 20 feet to your light bulb. Now add another piece, another piece of paper that it hits, and then projects a glow from that piece of paper to the second piece of paper. Now that glow is kind of like mimicking a sun, because it's like taking in light and project. It's like I don't know. That's the only thing I could come up with, but it didn't make sense to me.
Well, I'm sure there's an explanation.
I'm sure there is, but maybe that's like 128.
Yeah.
I'm like at 127. That's like a 128 thing to understand.
Right. That's fucking ridiculous. And he was also saying he also said basically that the tide's not real. People always say, tide goes in and out on a beach, and it doesn't. It actually doesn't.
Hey, what time is it for you on the video so I can make a note of that?
1 hour 42. So you'll just have to listen. You'll have to listen to that episode and get back to me next week.
So, do you have to pay for Spotify? I haven't listened to Joe Rogan since he switched because I don't use Spotify. Is there any way to get?
I think you can listen for free
on the computer, right? Isn't that how Spotify works? If you're on a computer, you don't have to pay, but if you're on a phone, you have to pay.
Maybe.
Isn't that how
I
it
don't
was
know.
Back in the day.
Maybe I pay. I paid $10 a month.
Okay.
I think you can listen for free, though. But I liked learning that tide's not real and that there's a big rip coming in 20 billion years. So set your watches, people, because it's all coming down. So in the great city of Philadelphia, which we love, I saw this trending topic on Twitter this week about a restaurant there called Steak 48. And Steak 48 has a location in Houston, Chicago, Charlotte, and Philadelphia. And people were not happy with Steak 48 because they reminded, apparently it's been a rule there, but they reminded some people there that they have a $100 minimum for each customer. I looked Steak 48 up. It's a very fancy restaurant. And I looked at their dress code. You're talking high-end steakhouse, right? And they have a $100 minimum per customer, and I'm not mad at that.
Sounds amazing. I really want to go there.
$100 minimum, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's not that bad. But I guess if you roll in with like 5 people, you're like, all right, we're gonna spend some serious money right now for dinner. That's a lot of money.
You're at $1,000 probably with
Probably.
appetizers, drinks.
It said like the average steak price there was like $48 to $75 or something, but and people were pissed at it, and they were pissed because why would you think they're pissed? They were pissed because they said this restaurant's basically saying whites only, and I'm like, I didn't get that at all from that $100 minimum, dude, and I'm like, what the? I'm like, no, they're not. I'm like, what they're saying is anybody with $100 bill in their hand.
Doesn't it, dude? This, man, goddamn it, I hate
I know.
Damn race shit again. But this,
I know. I'm like, how, dude?
Fucking far left people will. It's so what dumbfounds me is every argument from the far left is so fucking racist.
Yeah.
At its core.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. So what
that
you're
is
saying
racist.
Is only black people are poor. What does that say about a rich black person? Like, no, you can't.
Yeah,
This is right. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, that's so fucking irritating.
But I looked up news articles before the show about people being mad about it online, and then one article from a Philadelphia website was like, stop thinking that black people aren't going to be spending $100 there. Whatever.
It's the same argument. One of my biggest things against liberal thinking is the outcome of equality or whatever, to where if the numbers aren't exactly 50-50, well, it's like it's so unnuanced what you're talking about. Like, that's so ridiculous. Like, never, no matter what the argument is, you're never going to have a perfect down the line 50-50 with anything. And that's what they want. They're like, you got to have 50%. You got to have, it's got to be a perfect percentage between women, men, black, Mexican, Chinese. Perfect. If it doesn't meet exact numbers where they're all exactly equal, it's fucking racist. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. It's like, literally, you throw that into anything, and if you just twist that around, it's never going to be right. What do you mean? So, is Chinatown racist because it's primarily fucking Asian people? It's like, no, it's fucking Chinatown. What are you talking about? Like, yeah. And then so what? A restaurant? Where's the restaurant located? Is it primarily in a white place? Is there 80% white people in this section of Philadelphia?
Then it's racist.
Well, that's racist that this section has more fucking white people. It's like, what the fuck are we even talking about right now?
Yeah. You want equality of opportunity. You don't want equality of outcome.
Yeah.
But then looking at their website, looking at the dress code, I'm like, dude, this place is fancy. First of all, no hats, no sweatpants, no sneakers. It's like, this is a fancy place, and they should be allowed to set whatever rule they want. No shirts with excessive like bust. And I'm like, damn, dude, this place is fancy.
You know what's weird to me is there's a few
no wife beaters.
There's a restaurant here that I love. There's a place in Portland called Ringside Steakhouse. Dude, I love it. It's so funny. I say it to a lot of people, and they're like, it's okay. I'm like, it's the best fucking steak I've ever had in my life. I don't know what people have against it, because they bring up other restaurants in Portland. They're like, no, but have you had fill in the blank restaurant in Portland?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about, but dude, the way this steakhouse was set up, I fell in love. I was like, this is the coolest place I've ever been. They didn't have a dress code. I don't think they had a dress code.
Yeah.
We didn't get dressed up for it, but we went, but we didn't look like slobs. But we had tennis shoes, I'm sure, but it was fucking expensive. Like, it was extremely expensive. But the way the menu was set up, I was like, oh, that's fucking dope. No entrees. There's no entrees on the menu. Nothing. The way it was set up, you open the fucking menu. The first 2 pages are just cuts. Just cuts. Mm-hmm. So it's all broke down into cuts. It's you have, if you want a filet mignon, it's prime. They have all the different prime choice. I can't remember all of them. There's like 5 different, you have, what is it? It's prime choice. There's 5 of them. It's like the levels of how good whatever meat cut you have when it leaves a butcher house, when I went to fucking met that butcher a few months ago. Fucking he just explained this all to me because I was like, oh, can you get better meat here? He's like, it doesn't matter where you go. He's like, meat's meat. He's like, it doesn't matter if you go to Safeway, Costco, whatever. He's like, you need to pay attention to the labeling. He's like, the labeling tells you how good the meat is. He's like, all the meat comes from a fucking butcher house, like from a fucking slaughter place. And he's like, what that slaughter place does is now it used to be a person would take a cut of meat and he'd look at it and he'd grade it. And then it's an assembly line. He's grading the meat. But he's like, now it's like computers do it. And it's all about the marbling, how much marbling per ounce is on the meat. Well, it just goes through a checklist or whatever. But anyways, that first 2 pages is just, oh my God, it was the best thing ever. It was just all the different cuts of steak. And it was just steak, just 2 pages full of it. And so you just pick what you want. No price tags. Nothing at a price tag on the menu. Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then you flip the page and then it's just a list of other shit. And then you just pick and the waiter comes up and like, what do you want? And you just literally like, I want this off this page, this off this page, this off this page. And then you just customize your plate and they bring it to you. And the fucking, such a cool restaurant. Sorry to railroad you if you were going further on this topic. But then the whole restaurant was set around a bar. And it was a circular bar. And then all the tables wrapped around the bar. And the bar was sunk into the ground. So when you were sitting at the bar, you weren't on a high one, you were on like a normal chair, but the bartender was eye level with you. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't above you. And the whole place was like super dark. And all the men and like everyone in there there was a lot of men and they were all like business. You could tell they were all like business people. And they all had like I love them. I want them so much. I want to be rich just so I can buy these shirts. The fucking flipped up button-up shirts that the inside print is different than the outside of the collar. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like a staple of fucking rich people, like wealthier fucking men. Is that you wear a button-up shirt and you flip up this, and the print on the fucking cuff is a different print than the actual shirt. Like a bunch of dudes with that shit, all just like big fat Italian guys like sitting there. It was the best experience. It was one of the best food experiences I ever had. But they didn't have a dress code. And I've wondered about, I've watched movies where they have dress codes. As good as it gets, they have a dress code in that movie. And I'm like, that's where like you have to wear a blazer. But then when you said the price tag of the food, I'm like, that's not that expensive. Like, that's expensive. But $100, it's not that, I mean, that's expensive. That's an expensive dinner. Yeah, it is. But if you were like, oh man, we're going to go to a really expensive, right? If you said it to me that way, we're going to a very high-end restaurant dress code. I'm like, oh shit, I better bring $250 for my plate. Like that's exactly where my mind would go. I was like, $100? Like, no, we got to at least go just for me. I need at least $250. Like just ballparking in my brain. That's where I go. $100? That's not, per person. That is expensive, but I don't know. For a dress code, I would assume that's fucking cash. Yeah. I mean, you're allowed to have a dress code though. But if it's like, say, your family, like you, your wife, your 2 kids, want to go there, for a lot of people, it's like we have to save up for that. That you can't just throw $500. That's like a month worth of extra cash for a lot of people. Yeah, that's pricey. Well, that's a pricey dinner. Now I'm about to learn about all that shit because I'm already starting to notice it. When you're single, it's real easy to eat out all the time because it's like, well, fuck, it's just like $25, $30. Now I got to bring a whole bunch of shitlins in, and you got drinks and food and everything. It's like, fuck, dude. Yeah, it's goddamn expensive paying for all you fucking animals. Yeah, just for a fucking basic meal. Yeah, no sweatshirts. I don't know. We went to a pretty damn fancy place in New Orleans, and I don't think there was a dress code. But we also went to a place in New Orleans where there was a minimum per customer. And it really pissed me off. I've never seen that either. It really pissed me off because it was a place where you had like special seats and there was a limited number of them, but it was to watch football on Sundays. So there was a giant screen and then there was a bunch of little screens in front of you, so you could watch all the games at once. But it was like, if you want to sit there and watch, then you have to spend $75 per football game you're watching. And we watched 2 games there. So I was trying to make sure I was basically not focusing on the game. I was trying to just make sure I was spending the fucking minimum, but I couldn't drink or eat enough
of $75 worth per game. And I was like, this is pissing me off, dude. This is stupid. Well, because one, I didn't know that there was that minimum until like we got sat down and the game started. The waitress is like, just to let you guys know, if you want to sit here, it's $75 you have to spend per game. And I'm like, God damn it. It was hard to eat that much food. But
how long is a game of football?
Like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of money that if you're at that table wasting their table space.
Yeah. If they don't want freeloaders just coming off the street just to fucking watch it for free or whatever.
You've worked in a restaurant, you get that mentality. Like if you're a waiter, it's like, no, bro, like get the fuck out of here. It's like I feel that way a lot of times. They don't even have to look at me a certain way. I feel rushed kind of to get out because it's like, you need to flip this table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get it. You need to flip this table. Where in my mind, when I spend like if I want to sit there, I'll like deliberately spend a lot of cash because I'm like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm like, no, you're getting a good tip, but I'm going to fucking sit here. You know what I mean? Like we're having dessert, we're having drinks, we're going to be here for a while. Like this is going to be an experience, but you're going to get tipped. You know what I mean? Like you're making, your tip is going to be over $30, like guaranteed for what's happening here. You know, just from my end. I've always wanted to do.
I just didn't know about the fucking minimum.
Dude, that's so weird. I've never heard of what you're talking about, of sitting down, watching a football game. I would love a restaurant. I have this dream for a restaurant. I hope they make a restaurant like this someday. That like you go in and I want it to be good food. I don't want it to be shitty food. Because I love restaurants. It's one of my favorite things in the world is eating food, going to a restaurant, the atmosphere. It's fucking so fun to me. It's the most relaxing thing. So I want them to make a restaurant where you go and your booth is more privatized. Like it's more, I went to it. There was a place in Coeur d'Alene, a Thai place or a Vietnamese place that I was like, this is the sickest setup for a restaurant where they had like, instead of a booth, it was like a room kind of, but it was like halfway between a booth and a room. And it was a little bit bigger and you didn't have chairs. You like sat down. Like it was Asian style. So they had this like table that was real low and you like sat on the ground and crisscross and it was like a bigger table and you're like in this room kind of like there's a big open section in the middle and then all along the walls were like these rooms that were like 10 by 10. Yeah. And you felt really secluded. You felt like you could talk louder in the room and not have people listening to you. And so kind of like that, like I want a restaurant like that where you're like in this kind of little room, but there's a TV in the room and like an Xbox or whatever, however you would do it, like an Xbox or something with like Netflix, Hulu. Like it'd be sweet if it was like a TV with everything, Disney, Netflix, Hulu, HBO. And Xbox. Yeah. All the whole fucking 9 yards, anything you could want. And fucking, you go in and not only do you pay for the food, I feel like what you would do is you'd pay per hour. You'd pay like, okay, like you would, and then you sit there and you have your meal, but then it's like, and then have it like comfort, have like couches to where like you get, cause every time I'm like done with a meal and I'm like, man, I just want to like hang out. Yeah. Like I just want to fucking relax and fucking sit back, flip on the TV, fucking watch a movie. You know what I mean? And I would pay personally, I would pay good money for that. Like I would, if I would, like, let's say it's a good meal too. Let's say $40 a plate. So you take 4 people, we all pay 40, then add drinks to it. We're all going to pay $75. Each person's paying $75. I would pay an extra $100 on top of that. So then everyone else pays like, let's say another 70, like double the price of that. So you're going to pay like $150 for a meal and to sit there for like 2.5 hours. And you just get to relax. And then they come bring you dessert and fucking some popcorn and shit. And you just get to eat your meal, then fucking everyone sits back, fucking flips on the TV. That fucking football experience sounds amazing. I don't know why you're bitching about it. I'd be like, that's the coolest fucking thing ever. Like you just get to watch a full football game at a private table. And like they don't kick you out. Or was it just like a bar that they're like, you got to spend it or get out?
No, it was like a sports bar with tables. But then there was a section with like huge lounge chairs where you fucking, like nice leather brown lounge chairs. You put your feet up and lean back.
So kind of what I'm explaining, but
I mean the screen was like the screen was like half of like a movie theater screen and then a bunch of other little screens. So you're watching all like 10 games on like this giant wall. And they're like, yeah, $75 a game that you have to just spend on food and drinks. You're talking about like 9 a.m. And I'm like, I can't eat that much. But then the thing was, I was like, I just can't eat that much fucking food or drink that many. No, or drink that many. I'm like, I don't know what to buy on the menu that I can do. But then they're like, if you don't spend it, this is what I didn't know that there was the minimum. And then I didn't know that there was the rule that if whatever you don't spend, we'll just tack onto your bill. And I was like, oh, fucking goddamn. If I would have known, I could have planned it all better or just relaxed and be like...
Yeah, you wouldn't want that. You would want to use the money up. If you're going to get charged anyways,
so then at the end, I'm like, I'll just get all these different menu items to go. Just, and I just walked out with a bunch of food. Because I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't know there was a goddamn minimum. I understand why it's there. They don't want bums coming in and just sleeping on lounge chairs, taking up space.
Yeah, can I have order chips and Coke?
Water.
I'll be here for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, I understand it, and I'm not mad at the Steak 48's $100 minimum. I think it's great. Every restaurant doesn't need to be. You can just roll in.
We used to piss off when I was real young, like 6th grade. Me and a few buddies, our thing we do a lot is we go to jalapenos. We go to jalapenos in Sandpoint.
Yeah.
And we fucking get drinks and then we just sit there and eat chips. And so we just bring in like $2.50 and sit there for fucking 40 minutes and fucking just eat all their fucking chips. And just, can we get another round of chips here?
Oh my God.
So you ordered? No, we're good with sodas. Like, they fucking hated us.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to avoid. Yeah, I'm not mad at minimums.
Okay,
That's all I got.
God damn it. Susan, god damn it. This is like two things. One is just the story of this, and then one is how I really do think so many things are biased, and it's bullshit how biased they are. I should have done more research, but I kind of forgot about it until I did this on Sunday, and I forgot about it until I just saw this on my phone because I just took a screenshot of it. But it came up on TikTok, and I was like, is that fucking true? Is that real? And so I dug into it. It's this girl named Susan Rosenberg. And so, god damn it. I don't know if you want to pull up, while I'm talking about this one, like pull up a Wikipedia of this girl. Her name's Susan Rosenberg. But she was like in the 70s. She just part of all these like terrorist fucking deals. And she got caught with like a bunch of guns and shit like that. And I think she like bombed a bunch of fucking shit. And she's now, okay, so what I took a picture of, what I screenshot was Snoops or whatever, where they say it's true or false. Mm-hmm. Snopes. And so the claim is that Susan Rosenberg is a convicted terrorist who has sat on the board of directors of thousands of current organizations which handles fundraising for Black Lives Matter Global Network. And so that's like the deal, is they're saying one of the leaders of that is like tied to heavy fucking like blah, 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 blah. And so I read the whole Wikipedia and I'm like, holy shit. And in the Wikipedia, it doesn't say shit about Black Lives Matter. But you just read through her fucking story, and it's this crazy fucking story about this fucking girl who did all this crazy terrorist shit. And then I didn't see any of that on Wikipedia, but then you go to Snopes and it says, instead of saying, oh, it's all true, it says it's a mixture. And it's like, this is the claim. And it's like, oh, what's true? And it says, oh, all that shit's true. But this, like, it didn't make any sense. It was like, what do you mean all that shit's true, but part of it's false? None of it was fucking false. And they're just like, instead of giving it like a, yeah, that's true, it's like, this is the most biased shit ever. Like, this is true. Everything you're saying in the claim, you're saying is true, and you're giving it a mixture. You're not just giving it a check mark. It's like, if this was the opposite way, if it wasn't about Black Lives Matter, that would have just been a fucking solid check mark. If it was against Republicans, guaranteed that would be a solid check mark. And it was, God, I should have fucking, all I have is the fucking screenshot. I don't have all the Snopes shit. But I'm sorry to bring that up and not have all that much shit about it. But it was an interesting person to look into. Is this Susan Rosenberg fucking person?
So they were saying what was true. Everything she did.
That that claim. Yeah, the Susan Rosenberg is a convicted terrorist who sat on the board of directors of thousands of current or director of thousand currents. Oh, that's the name of it. The sat on the board of directors of Thousand Currents, an organization which handles fundraising for the Black Lives Matter network. And then it's like, what's true? That's where it fucking.
I see what you're saying.
Screenshot.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah. And then in the fucking Snopes thing, they're like, yeah, she does sit in the board of directors. Like, yeah. And it was like, well, then why didn't you give it a fucking solid check mark? Why are you like casting doubt on this claim?
Huh.
Like, I just, it irritated me. It was like, fuck this. Like,
That's
and
weird.
then because there's obviously over the last few years, there's been a lot of those claims. Just like your guys' websites are fucking biased. And like, no, they're not. We do not. We're not biased. We just check this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I came across that one. I was like, yeah, you are. This is a perfect example of how you're fucking biased. Why does this not get a check mark? And if you just read through the claim, read through the check mark, why does it say mixture? It says, yeah, it's half true, half not true. And it's like, well, what's true and what's not true? Well, literally 99% of this is all true. And it's like, well, that's bullshit. Like, well, then why don't you just change the claim to what you say isn't true? Just take that 1% out, say the claim, say, yeah, that's true. Like you intentionally wrote the claim, like whoever did that claim, whoever wrote that fucking page for Snopes, like wrote it, added like one fucking sentence in there and was like, well, it's not 100% true. And it's like,
right.
What are you fucking talking about? Like, I don't know. It just
Yeah.
Now I've lost all the information. A fucking week ago, I fucking was all about it. Now I don't have that much information. So sorry. I'm a fucking asshole. And I would start looking it up, but then Brad would be like, oh my God, stop fucking looking shit up.
I mean, I looked it up. It says she was pardoned. She was
pardoned by Bill Clinton, right?
Yeah, on his last day as president after doing 16 years of time. But it was criticized by police and New York elected officials. You remember Occupy Wall Street?
Yeah.
In the radio show that I listened to from 10 years ago, right now they're going through Occupy Wall Street, and they're talking about it a lot because they're in New York, so they're like, it's just right over on Fifth Avenue or something, Occupy Wall Street, and the radio host made a good point in saying that most movements have a leader, and this wasn't his point. This is just what Occupy Wall Street said they were doing. Most movements have a leader, and all you have to do to discredit the movement is to discredit the leader. And Occupy Wall Street never had a leader, and they did it intentionally so that they couldn't be discredited that easily. And I was like, that's really smart.
You could say, I just listened to a whole podcast that the Time Suck one I listened to. He did a few episodes ago. He did, and he usually doesn't do his podcast this way, but he did Antifa versus QAnon or whatever, and fucking a bunch. First off, he does this out of Coeur d'Alene. A lot of his listeners are libertarian leaning Republican, but he obviously has a lot of liberal fucking people listen to it too. He's not a fucking Republican. Like, he definitely leans that way, but you can tell he tries very hard to be that way. But a bunch of people wrote in on the next episode and were fucking pissed. And they're like, why'd you go so soft on Antifa? And it really saying the same fucking thing. Because anything you can say against Antifa, there's no fucking leader. And so anything they do, you can be like, well, no, that was just some radical fucking douchebag. You know what I mean? It's like, well, fucking, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? They do that a bunch here in Portland. It's like, well, no, that's not what our movement's about. And it's like, okay, so literally we can't ever pin you on anything because, you know what I mean? Like, you'll only take credit for the good things that happen, but any bad things that happen, you just be like, well, no, that was just some asshole that fucking threw a mask on and fucking he's just there to destroy property. He's not part of the movement. And it's like, well, it's pretty easy for, like, why then it is on like the QAnon side, which I'm not defending QAnon. They're fucking crazy. But why is it on the QAnon side? You don't really have that. You know what I mean? You just shit all over them, you know, like the storming of the Capitol and thing like that. Why isn't that looked at it the same way? You know what I mean? Why isn't that just, oh, that's just some crazy fucking radicals. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's smart. It's smart, I think.
I never thought about that, but when you said that, yeah, it is smart, and it's
because like they're doing with the Black Lives Matter lady who's spending $1 million on a house, or like they try to do with like Martin Luther King. All you got to do is discredit the leader, and boom, you discredit the whole movement. But if there's no leader, like there was in Occupy Wall Street, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Because anybody can be discredited. That's the thing. Anybody. So if there's a leader, you can find a way to discredit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next little thing, my last topic I have, which I'm not as heated as I was earlier in the week. I've kind of calmed down from it, and I don't remember exactly. I think it's just starting to become a thing here in Oregon, and it's becoming apparent. And I doubt, for people that are in Idaho and people that are where you're at, these like heavily Republican states that treat COVID a lot different than Oregon does, because it's fucking bananas here. It's way different here.
Yeah.
There's some bullshit working its way out. And I haven't thought about it, but it's really becoming apparent how it's going. I'm sure it's on national news and shit like that. They're starting to talk about this. But what's happening now here is, which I think is fucking pisses me off so bad, is you're having to prove you're vaccinated. So, like,
when
I just don't understand it. Like, why is this? Like, isn't that like freedom? Like, what am I looking for? What's the wording I'm looking for? Like, isn't that like you wouldn't have to prove your fucking any other medical thing? You know what I mean? Isn't that an invasion of privacy and shit like that? Like, but now it's like straight up, it's accepted in society in Oregon. Like, do you have your vaccination card? Well, then no, you have to put your mask on. And it's like, what the fuck? Go fuck yourself. Like,
well, when you take a kid to sign him up for school, don't you have to?
Well, no, not yet. But that's the way it's about to start going, because they still haven't They haven't given the okay to vaccinate kids under.
But for like all the other, like when a kid gets his shots, don't you have to show at a school like if he's had his shots? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think California requires it. California requires all the fucking shots. And that's one which I just dealt with in the hospital, which was like a weird bit of argument between me and Cheyenne. Because I haven't gone down the fucking rabbit hole enough. And I care, but I kind of don't care. But, now having a kid, it's something I look at the well-being of this, and it's like, okay, what's the percentage chance that I give you a vaccination and it's going to fuck you up? And as a parent, to me, now having a kid that just gave birth and just went through the vaccination thing, this happened 2 days ago. It was like, okay, I get vaccinations. I'm not saying they don't fucking work, but it's like, it's a lot different to really have that conversation and think about it when it's one fucking person that you love more than anybody. And it's like, does this vaccination increase the odds that this kid's going to be, that it's going to fuck with this kid? And just as much as I don't know about it, it just makes sense to me. It's like, well, there has to be an increase in chances that you're fucking pumping them full of chemicals and iron and aluminum and shit like that. Like, that's what's in these vaccinations. And it's like, that's not natural. Like, you know what I mean? That's not natural for their bodies, especially this fucking big. It's just like, man, that's crazy that they're giving him all these chemicals. Literally 2 hours after he comes out of the fucking womb, they're pumping him full of vaccines. And it's like, his arm has got all fucking bruised and Char's leg. I can't remember where they did it, but fucking an hour after that, his fucking leg's all fucking bruised. And it's like, well, that's weird. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, but we argued. So I watched one of my buddies sent me this whole YouTube video, and it was this doctor. The YouTube video was of this doctor here in Portland. He was a pediatrician, and he's been not disbarred, but he got his medical license fucking taken from him. And he's all fucking pissed. And he's like, because I've been telling my parents not to do the fucking Hep B vaccination. He's like, it doesn't make any sense to do it. If the parent doesn't have Hep B, why the fuck are we giving him this shot? It doesn't make any sense. Why are we pumping these kids full of a useless chemical? And he's like, I mean, we can talk about the other vaccinations, but his main one was the Hep B one. And he's like, it's required in California to give your kid that vaccination. And he's like, it's fucking bullshit. If the parent tests negative for it, why are we giving it to him? Doesn't make any fucking sense to do this. And they're just doing it. And then when I was in the hospital, the thing I found more fucked up was they don't call them vaccinations. Like, they slip it in real fucking weird like. And I was like, this is fucking weird. They call them, do you want to give them their medicine? And I'm like, what? Yeah, they're like, the blah, 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 the Hep B, their medication. I'm like, vaccine? Like, yeah. I'm like, why are you calling, like, what? Like, you're changing the word to make it sound better. Like, it was fucking gross to me. And it was like, and then so we had the argument, we just talked about it. And she was like, Cheyenne's like, I haven't done my research. I'd rather just do kind of what everyone else is doing. And I get, you know what I mean? I get that. Trust your doctors. Trust that. And I wanted, we ended up doing the deal. When we went into when I went to the NICU, they asked me, they're like, he's been cleared, right? Signed off to do all his vaccinations. Medication, they never, not once did they call it a vaccination. Not once. They brought it up probably 4 different times. They called it his medication. Like, he's been all cleared to do his medication, right? And fucking, they said, and they just rattled it off real quick. Hep B, I can't remember what all of them are. And I'm like, and then I told the NICU lady, I'm like, well, yeah, he's been cleared. I was like, there was a little bit of an argument earlier about the Hep B one. And fucking, it was weird, dude. As soon as I said that, everyone in the NICU fucking turned and just looked at me. And I'm like, but mother gets her way. And like,
fucking metal doors come down, fucking strobe lights, whip, 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 whip. They throw a bag over your head.
And I just, to me, that argument, listening to that YouTube video, that doctor, like, it was like, that makes total fucking sense to me. Why are you giving kids that? That doesn't make any sense. Yes, Hep B can be if the kid does have Hep B, yes, absolutely. It can fucking, I can't remember what, I read into it once. It fucks their liver up, I believe. It can fuck them up. It can like legitimately fuck them up having Hep B. But it's like, if their parent doesn't have it, there's no fucking way they have it unless they get contaminated with it. And it's like, well, if everything's sanitary here, the mom doesn't fucking have it, kid's good. Like, there's no way he's not good. Why are you giving him that shot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So that was a side thing of just the vaccinations is what pisses me off. That this is the thing now. Like, I fucking guarantee it. This is how it's going to turn out in Oregon. In these California, Oregon, Washington, New York, these fucking states like this, is you are going to have to fucking it's already happening. It's already happening. It's just, we're on like this weird phase 1 of people trying to figure this out. But like, yeah, when we went to the wedding and we did the rehearsal, that they fucking asked everyone. They're like, well, in the building, you can take your mask off, but you have to prove, we need to see your card that you're vaccinated.
Fuck.
And fucking, and we're the wedding we're at, this is a staunch Republican group of people. Like, all these people are gun toting. This group legitimately should live in Idaho. Yeah. And fucking, a few of the guys like, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, da-da-da-da-da. And then a bunch of people are like, let's just follow the fucking rules. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a hill to die. We're at a wedding. This isn't your fucking wedding. You know what I mean? Like, da-da-da. Like, motherfuckers. Like, fuck this bullshit. Like, but I just had, like, at that wedding and then just, like, seeing the way it's playing out. It's like, oh, yeah, this is how it's going to be. Like, legitimately, they're not going to say you have to get your vaccination. They're not going to force it. But they're legitimately going to force it by being shunned by society. This is how they're doing it.
So you think anywhere that they would ask for that, the other option would be it's okay, you can just wear a mask? Because I'm planning on flying. I think I'm planning on flying later this year. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, flying. Okay, flying is one of them. I just listened to. They were just talking about this on Lars Larson. That's another one. They're saying you can travel, you can go unmasked, but you have to prove you have the vaccination.
So I can just wear a mask.
Yeah, but
okay, cool.
I mean, we're on step 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're dealing with private business. You can't fuck with a private business says this, like, but then you're gonna have all these private business, which whatever. This is where it's hard for me as, like, you know, leaning real libertarian. It's like, I can't, if a business wants to run their business a certain way, fuck it. But what just irritates me is yes, they're running their business a certain way and they're doing it a certain way, but they're being pressured by society where they're going to lose money in their business. So they're being forced, technically, socially, they're being forced to do it. Yeah. So it's a weird gray area of, yes, you have the freedom to do whatever you want as a business owner, run your business however the fuck you want to do it. Yeah. Like, but it makes me less mad about government. It's not government that makes me mad. It's not the CDC that makes me mad. It's fucking people. It's like, I'm mad at the individuals, the people around me. That it's like when I go to a park and they're all fucking weird about, it's like, no, you're the fucking problem. Yeah. You're the scared one. Like, it's just fear. It's just all fucking fear everywhere. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know.
Well, yeah. And they said like last week or the week before, they were like, no more mask mandate. All right. No more mask mandate unless the business wants you to wear one. And it's like, well, why didn't you say that a year ago? Why didn't you say it's up to the business? And I always thought about that with fucking cigarettes in bars. I was like, it should always... That's kind of the first time I thought about that it should be up to the private business owner. And that was like in 2012 or whatever. They said no more smoking in bars. And I was like, it should just be up to the bar. If they want to lose business, if by allowing smoking you'll lose business, let them lose business. I don't know.
Yeah. No, and that's where... it makes, that's again why I'm more mad at people. Like, it's just like, to me, it's like, no, you're calling me, like, you're making me out to be a fucking asshole. Like, oh, you're anti-science. Like, no, this isn't that. It's a fucking slippery slope. And everything we do every year, you don't realize how much it's going to affect you. But then fast forward 50 fucking years, how many rights have you lost? And when you're just thinking about one little thing at a time, it's like, well, it's not that big of a deal. Are you fucking anti-science? It's like, no, but it's your fucking freedoms, man. Like, it's your basic fucking freedoms. And if you just keep letting them chip away at it, it's just further and further and further and further. It's like with guns. It's like, well, it'd be safer like this way. No, if you let them win this battle, it's just another battle. And then another, in 5 years, everyone's going to forget about this battle. And this can be the next thing. Well, we're not trying to take all your fucking guns. Yeah, you are. Like, yeah, you fucking are. It's just, you're just focusing one fucking thing at a time. It's assault rifles now, and they love assault rifles. They're fucking assault rifles.
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as you get rid of fucking AKs and ARs but then where's the fucking line there? Everyone's focused on an AR. What's the fucking difference in an AR and a Mini 14? Same goddamn gun. It's like, everyone's all focused on that. So once you do that, then what? Mini 14s are out of the way. You're going to take mag restrictions out of the way. Once that's all gun violence isn't going to go down. Well, they're going to be like, well, all the pistols need to go. You know what I mean? It's just one thing at a time, one thing at a time, until literally you have no guns. Yeah. And it's like, well, isn't the world a safer place? Go fuck yourself. Like, I don't know. Sacrificing shit for safety is fucking bullshit. Oh, and our fucking, to me, they knew that fucking 250 fucking years ago. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's famous quotes about saying, I don't know. I know there's quotes about like sacrificing freedom is, there's some fancy quotes about that shit. So they were thinking about that shit. Don't sacrifice your freedom for safety. Like, don't. It's a fucking ridiculous move to make.
Yeah, like when you sacrifice freedom for safety, you lose freedom and safety or something like that. And it's like, the safest thing would be if we just installed cameras in everyone's living room and bedrooms and just let a team monitor it for everybody in America. That would be safe. Or it would be very safe.
Or just freedom, like blanket freedom on everything, and just accept that people are gonna die. That's just the way it's gonna be. Like, it's the way it's gonna be. Stop focusing on taking things away. If you're so worried about people dying, doing fucked up shit, focus on mental health. Like, that's where your focus should be.
Well, yeah.
Like, how do we stop the people from doing fucked up shit?
Yeah.
Like, you say that, a lot of liberals like say that we need to focus on mental health. It's like, well, how about you really like hone in on that? Because I think we all can agree on shit like that. Bipartisan. We can all agree on shit like that. Stop trying to, temporarily we can make shit safer by, blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like banning alcohol didn't do much because you could still go find alcohol. All it does is make a market. Make an underground market.
A black market, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't think people will be figuring out how to fucking move guns around? Please. Be easy.
I've already thought about once I started this whole fucking vaccine thing, I'm like, well, now I need to figure out how to get a fucking black market vaccine card that says I'm all fucking vaccinated.
Yeah.
I'm all about that now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah. And in that radio show I listened to from 10 years ago, they were talking about... what were they talking about? They were talking about in New York City banning smoking in bars and stuff, and then they banned smoking cigarettes in Central Park. And then they banned smoking cigarettes on the streets, on the sidewalks. And the guys are saying, and one of the radio hosts is like, I'm all for it. And the other radio host was saying, do you realize they're gonna come for your food? They're gonna come, and it's like one thing after another. Little did you know, a year later in New York, want to ban like the 20-ounce sodas and stuff like that. All the sodas and the big sodas and the big gulps and stuff like that. It's like, see, now they're coming for your fucking sugar. Now your sugar drinks. It's like when the sugar drinks, the fat people were like, yeah, ban smoking. It's like, well, now you're next, and then they went to them next, and then they banned large soft drinks. And it's just that, so it's just one thing after another. So yeah, you might want ARs to be banned, but guess what? Then they're gonna come for whatever you love next. Or banning texting while driving. It's like banning texting while driving doesn't stop anyone from texting while fucking driving.
Stop making laws. Stop
just crazy.
Fucking making laws.
Yeah,
Stop telling people how to live their life. Just accept people are gonna die driving. You know what I mean? Just accept it. Like what? You gonna take everyone's car away? Yeah, you'll stop.
That'd be safe.
Stop all automobile deaths. 100%. Yeah. No one will ever die in an automobile. No more drunk driving. None of it. Ban cars. Well, that's a ridiculous statement. It's all a ridiculous statement. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's all a ridiculous statement. Stop taking people's rights away. Fuck off. We went through this. This was exactly what the founding fathers were all about. You know what I mean? Freedom. Fucking freedom. Let capitalism take care of shit. You want to run a business? You don't want guns in it? Fucking don't have guns in it. You know what I mean? Like, just let it up to the people. Like, stop making rules. I don't know. If you don't want fucking smoke in your face, fucking go home. Yeah. Like, fuck off. Stop telling other people how they can live their lives. I fucking hate it.
Yeah. I think we should have cameras in everyone's living room and no guns and no cars. Should all just be Uber. And everyone's phone conversations should be monitored all the time.
And won't be much longer.
Yeah. Episode 58. You're a changed man now. You're a whole different person. You're going to be changing diapers?
I've changed more diapers, I think, than she has.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's another real quick little tidbit right at the end. Dude, baby poop. Dude, people know how baby poop's really nasty. Infant poop is the weirdest thing ever. Dude, no one has ever told this to me or said anything like this. Dude, it's not poop. It's not... Dude,
oh,
like, God. Right out of the fucking... No, dude, it's not gross. It doesn't smell nothing. It fucking... Infant, like, right out of the womb, their poop is like... Dude, it's like what you would scrape out of a bong. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. It is like... God. It's like tar. It sticks to... Like, literally, it doesn't wipe off. It's like... You have to wipe it, like if it's on a butt cheek, like a little 1/8 inch by fucking inch long streak of it on the butt cheek, you could sit there and wipe it 20 times and it's not gonna come off. It's fucking like tar. It's like black tar.
Gross.
It's like it reminds you of the inside of a sticky pipe. Like not the hardened shit. It reminds you of fucking. It's weird, dude. That was a weird one. Weird. I changed the first diaper and I'm like, and the nurse was there and she's like, oh yeah. And I was like, no one ever told me about this. And it's just pitch black. Tar. So weird.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Episode 58, Erick and Brad Show. Please write us, erickandbradshow@gmail.com. Any questions, comments? We appreciate it. We had a great time. This is a fun episode. Enjoyed doing it. Sorry if you didn't like any of the baby talk. You can write Brad. Write Brad about that.
Yeah.
Okay, episode 58 in the books. We love you guys. Have a good Memorial Day weekend. Or at least you guys should be getting it. It's probably on Memorial Day if you're listening. We love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.
We'll be back.